Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very good Thursday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout live right here in Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams, edmontonsportstalk.com. Tune in, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, wherever you get this on podcast or on YouTube. Matt Awanek with you here, the host of EST Drafts, and it is draft day. EST Draft of Nerds upcoming in about 20-25 minutes. We've got Dustin Nielson, we've got Lieutenant Eric, we've got Tom Gazzola, and we've got a mystery drafter who I won't be talking to because we won't know who it is until it's draft time. We'll also speak with the commissioner, Quinn Phillips, who will be in the house. Dusty was calling controversies will come from this. They always do with these drafts. So we'll see if there are any controversies that do come up in this draft of nerds. Abutsky at T.Gazola. My popcorn is ready. Tom Gazzola, I got a lot to unload in this draft. VR Montenegro, hashtag commish show, supersized Indiana Jones, hashtag commissioner out. Riding the Pine, is it going to be Reed or is it Benny when it comes to the mystery drafter? Lots to get to, lots to consider as we head towards that draft. The EST Hangout, it is presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider, be sure to buy Canadian. Check them out for the latest deal. 12 weeks free on all units. That's up at sentinel.ca. Well, portions of this hour of the Hangout, they are also brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, thehiveproductmarketing.com. We'll start bringing people in to get a conversation. I think we'll start with the commish today. Commish, we'll start with you. Commish Quinn Phillips is on her way in. Look, there's a lot that's going to be happening as we lead into this draft. That's perfect.
As close to you as possible.
Well, I think it just also makes the most sense as opposed to being on the same side. Symmetry, Symmetry. Quinn, how are we doing this morning?
How am I doing? I'm great. I've been really looking forward to this. I got up nice and early. I'm excited to see how everybody does, including our new mystery drafter, who, quite frankly, walked away with the play and draft vote.
Didn't even calculate the votes. Usually I add the votes because it was 60-some on one, 50-some on the other. Majority on both, it's over.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Done. Walked away from it. When do you go to Italy?
I leave. It was 2 weeks yesterday.
Oh,
so October 1st is when I leave. Yeah. And then Malta after too. So, God.
Jealous of that.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this draft early on?
Okay, well, I have to admit, like, the topic was very difficult for me. Like, I was like, I just don't really know.
You're not
like
a nerd.
Where you go. Correct. I mean, some things I'm nerdy about, I guess. But I'm not the typical nerd. And I was like, I just don't even know what the categories could be. So when they sent them to me, I was like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. But I mean, it's a good challenge because I wouldn't know who to pick. And commish pick was difficult this time. I was kind of panicking.
Fictional nerd, 4 of those. Non-fictional nerd, 2 of those. Bully of a nerd, nerd saying, nerd accessory, memorable formula, sports analytical nerd, nerd fan group, nerd punishment, sexy nerd, nerd hobby/activity, as well as commish pick. That's what's going to be drafted in this.
Honestly, I can only think of one formula.
E equals MC squared.
Yeah.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Oh yeah, okay, something like that.
Or what is it? Pythagorean's theorem. That's a formula.
Pythagorean. Yeah, Pythagorean. Yeah. These are all things I haven't heard since like junior high or high school.
Those are the only 2 formulas I know off the top of my head.
Like, how in the world are they going to do it?
Well, they could have searched it up. They had plenty of time.
Oh, right, Google.
Yeah, there's a lot of time to figure that one out.
One day I'm going to take technology out of the room.
But they're going to have prepped for it ahead of time.
Fair.
Those 2 are going to be the clear favorites, I would assume, just because they were easy to throw out there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
like, who doesn't know E equals MC squared?
And if you don't, shame on you.
Do we know what do I remember what to use it for? Absolutely not. Energy equals mass times circumference squared. Is that it?
that doesn't sound right at all. Why would circumference be in there?
I don't know.
There's literally no way that circumference, if it's energy,
E equals MC squared. I just quickly want to know what
We're
this
going
is.
to teach you something today. I bet the chat is just blowing up with actual nerds telling us what it's.
Oh, no. E stands for energy. M is the mass. C squared represents speed of light.
Right.
Speed of light. Should have known that one.
Yeah. Circumference is like circle, so I knew that.
Yeah, that's why I know. I just think
it's
of
the only
C.
word you know. Yeah.
So
Fair
I was
enough.
thinking I wasn't going to think
C
of speed
squared.
of light from the C.
Yes.
Are you worried that there's going to be any sort of major controversy or anything? You feeling good about this one?
Listen, I'm always going to worry about Tom Gazzola now. He seems to be pretty defiant in my face. But, at the end of the day...
Did he break any rules last year? Like, in terms... Well, he broke rules, but he got handed the punishment that you laid out.
Yeah, and so I was very fair, but now it is very clear that it is a 1-year ban if he does promote
potentially
his
a
draft
reward
again.
for him.
It might be a reward for him. It's kind of feeling, I have to be really honest, it's feeling that way because of how defiant he was that one day, just deciding to repost his team and blatantly cheat.
But at the same time, then that goes counter to him because then he didn't realize the consequences of what he did because he's back in the draft.
Yeah.
So,
okay, fair.
If he is trying to get out, it kind of backfired on him.
Yeah, okay, that's very true. And maybe I need to start taking that into consideration. No, I've made my decision. It's a 1-year ban.
Any other surprises for today? Anything else? Is relegation staying?
Relegation will stay the same at 18%, which I think is like a big factor in a draft like this. That is like a difficult draft. Like it's going to be pretty hard to run away with this draft. So I think we're going to see quite a few hovering around the 18 to 20% in votes because, I just don't see a true runaway. I know the guys are talking about Urkel being, obviously the number 1 pick. Maybe the nerds saying, did I do that? Like that's certainly a big one. But so I guess whoever gets those, but then after that, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish you luck on this.
What if we have 3 under 18%? That'll be wild.
One person would have ran away with this.
One person ran away with it, and then
that'd be how it is. So
if you
that's what you got to do.
If you stack Urkel, and who knows?
How was the play-in draft, by the way?
You know what? It was good. It was like Reed said, it was very quick. The boys were nervous. Reed wasn't nervous, just that wily veteran. But I can say that Zach and Ben seemed pretty nervous. Ben was pretty rattled when one pick was gone. Okay. But
I do know that I did hear that Zach asked a couple of questions following the draft that would have been in the email.
Yeah, he did not read my press release, which was a little disappointing. I poured my heart into that.
Yeah, welcome.
Despite making a mistake. Oh, listen, I work in communications. Yeah, I'm used to people not reading what I send them.
It's this building that's... Well, Kamish, I wish you the best of luck.
Okay, thank you. I think it's going to be a nice, smooth draft. I'm really looking forward to our mystery drafter.
Do you know what the order was of people selecting?
So Lieutenant Eric has the number 1.
Yeah, but so he picked second? So who gets to pick the chair first? Oh, that was the mystery. I think I heard the Will Neff. No, it's going to go mystery, Dusty, Eric, Trump. Okay, I got it.
Mystery will be last because I want the guys in here.
But they get to decide what chair.
Or they'll just pick the chair prior to.
They'll have to go pick the chair prior to.
Okay, I will have the mystery drafter pick which chair.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to pick.
Absolutely.
If you could just send in one of the other 3, please, that would be lovely. There's Commissioner Quinn Phillips. She'll be taking her spot right here on the screen again.
Oh, right.
In a few minutes here as she presides over the draft, as she looks down on the drafters here in this one. This is the EST Hangout Nerd Draft coming up. Thank you to everyone. I'm surprised how many people knew right off the bat that C is speed of light. Shows how much Quinn and I know about those type of things. So, round of clicks to you. Round of clicks to you for knowing that. Tom Gazzola walking in as he's back on the draft. Following his execution of the rules that were laid out, he's back in this draft. Tommy, how are we feeling today? How you doing?
Good morning, Matthew. Just let me readjust this microphone.
Go for it.
I feel good. I'm a little bit disappointed. I have a lot to say today. Yes, I did play within the gray zone. I think it was C-Run put it in the nasty chat we're watching in the lounge area of our new studios. And, the boys, I took so much flack on the morning show today, and I think it's ridiculous. It was hurtful. And on top of that, they're like, oh, Tommy probably didn't do any prep. Guess what? They're right. You know why? Because nobody sent me a draft outline. I did not get an email in my work email, nor did I get one in my personal email, which people have access. Everybody knows my personal email here. And so I'm going in blind. I don't know the categories, but because I am the draft master, I'll probably win this thing regardless of my penalties.
So you have a penalty 10% deduction?
I thought it was like 4%.
4% deduction? All right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'll have to double check those. Yeah. Okay, so you never received the criteria on this?
Nope. So I think
who sent that out?
I don't know because I didn't get it.
Okay.
How about that, Matthew?
That is
So they're dogging me on the show, and they're not even doing that. I don't even get adequate information going into this draft. That is a total lack of respect. I think there's collusion. I think that this is a farce out of the gate.
Tom
There's a big
Gazzola.
problem here. This is my time.
I'm sorry.
Enough. I'm here to set the record straight. Tom, you replied to the thread that has the categories.
I was looking for my email. Was that confirmed?
It's a text message.
Was that confirmed?
It was sent.
Can I see this?
No.
Can I see the message? I got to look at this. So there's a group here. Dustin, Tom, Lieutenant Eric with Quinn. Dusty, 9:44 yesterday. Draft categories will placed in this order on sheet. Quinn, please forward to mystery drafter. And then there are the categories.
Matter.
It matters to me, Quinn.
Tommy did get the categories because you did reply in this thread.
What did I say?
Well, later on, you said this is where you selected the 4-5 swing.
I didn't even see that text then.
This sounds like a you problem, not an us problem.
You're part of this group. But he didn't get the sheet still.
Yep.
So I will say that.
Yep, I was
But
left
he
out.
does have the categories.
Okay, well,
He does have the categories.
Okay, I can work with that.
This
I can
is
work
incredible.
with that. I'll
Incredible
persevere.
stuff.
I'll be fine. You barge into my interview.
listen, I'm not worried
Total
about
lack
that.
I'm
of
not
respect
part
from
of
the
this
commissioner.
group chat. Dusty started one without me.
Total lack of respect.
So
from
I
the
didn't see all
commissioner.
of this happening there. So, okay, well,
Behind the 8 ball.
okay. Quinn, what's the percent penalty?
What was that?
What's Tom's penalty again? How much of a
It's
percent?
a 1 year. Oh, no, he doesn't have any percentage, but if he promotes his draft, he's automatically eliminated and a 1 year ban.
Tom's got none of that. So you have a clean slate coming into this one.
Yeah, I'm just still behind the 8 ball because I don't get the full sheet.
There's one over there if you want it.
No, it's okay. I refuse.
Well, I'll let you go get some time to go get some last minute prep in, Tommy.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Matty,
Send in one of the other two.
I almost missed you as commissioner.
I thought last time you said you did miss me as commissioner. But Supersized Indiana Jones Classic commish barging in. You had your time. Okay, but I will say this. We had proof. She had proof, and she showed the proof. So when we look at we want to make sure that we are presenting facts on this show. Tommy was throwing one thing out there. We want to make sure that is correct. The commish came in to correct those things. So I'm okay with what happened there. I'm okay that she came in and did actually with all that's happened. There's already so much happening in this draft. I didn't even ask Tom why he selected the 4-5 swing. Now, my only presumption would be he doesn't think that there was a clear cut number one, and he's going to take advantage of a 4-5 swing. But this is going to be a little while until we got here. We got Lieutenant Eric coming in. Come on in, Lieutenant Eric, who has now the first overall pick. He will be taking first overall. I know yesterday, welcome. He was hoping that he thought Tom was going to take the number one overall, but take the wrong thing, and then he'd get them. Yep. How you feeling at number one today?
I feel great, and I just want the record to show as well. I do not have a draft sheet either, but I did get the text. I was as we were told. Either.
Was there no draft sheet text emailed to everyone?
No.
Okay.
But I do know the order via the text, and I have since prepared my own sheet because that's, I want to win.
How are you feeling going into this draft?
I feel great. I can't believe that he, we spun the wheel. He got to choose first. Dusty and I thought a consensus number one was here, and he chose to take the 4-5. So I swooped in with the second placement on the wheel and took the first overall. So I'm feeling pretty good. I like my list right now. I think all categories are pretty well populated, and I'm anxious to get it going.
Category you struggled with most in your prep, or was there one?
Well, the one that we don't know yet, and that's the commish pick. Usually we can kind of guess as to where she might go with this, but we thought all the categories.
She had a little tough time figuring out which one that was going to be.
Well, I should think so, because all the categories, I think we've covered most of the bases, so I do wonder where she... So I guess with lack of knowledge of that pick, that would be the one, but everything else is filled up pretty good right now, so feeling fine.
How many ESTers potentially are on your list?
A couple.
Okay.
But whether or not I will draft, you got to go with the... I mean, I don't know. You played to the vote. Some people might think a few of these are... I don't think it's offensive either if you take somebody as a nerd. It should be a celebration of... Nerd has also got a negative...
Cool now.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it's you're an expert in your field. It's a good thing.
We shall see. Well, it's also where they get picked and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you expect a lot of controversy coming?
Yeah, already. Dustin and Tom are like, I mean, they're picking next to each other. I think Dustin wants to sit next to him, so it's going to be wild.
Yeah, well, so the mystery drafter apparently will have to pick their chair first, so the commission will have to tell us where they're saying. Then I think it goes Dusty selects, then you select, then Tommy selects. Oh. Right? Is that not how it goes?
I don't know. Reed just said he doesn't want to sit in anybody else's chair that somebody sat in. He doesn't like to sit in the chair that has the butt.
Reed Benny or
he has like
Zach.
a hot chair. Yeah.
Reed Benny or Zach.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that's it. I mean, come on, cat's out of the bag. It was announced on the lock shop the other day.
No, it wasn't.
It kind of was.
I'll let you go, and we'll send Dusty in here.
Whatever. It's not a surprise.
That's what we'll. So the mystery drafter will select their chair. Mystery drafter will select their. That's how it goes, right? The mystery drafter, then you, then Eric, then Tommy. They select the reverse order because
I have no idea.
Isn't that not how it always went? First person gets their first choice.
Oh yeah,
second,
like,
third,
they
fourth.
were fourth. Yeah,
and then it's reversed.
Yeah, they should get
that.
first pick a chair.
Yeah. So the commissioner's gonna have to tell us where the mystery.
Can I just say
person
something?
wants. Go for it.
I also don't have a draft sheet. So Tommy's BS about he has nothing. There's no less prep for him than any of us. This time the commission said she would put together like the sheet, that we'll see posted later on.
Why is there a draft sheet over there?
That's the draft order. She wanted me to print her off a draft order.
Okay.
There's no draft sheet that I usually print off for everybody. The commission said she would look after the draft sheets. I sent the original text with all the categories to which Tommy was a part of. So this BS needs to end. I'm just saying.
We shall see. How you feeling going into this one?
Pretty good. I think my list may have been breached today. I left it in the studio by my desk. I think Eric saw it. I think Tommy might have got a look at it. So I'm going into this. I'm very curious to see if some of my sleeper picks end up going.
Why would you leave your draft sheet just open?
Because I thought I could trust people here, and I guess I was wrong.
It's draft day.
I know. I'm gonna have to start looking. Like
I used to
I would look
leave it on your desk, and you'd see somebody reaching over, looking over, and you'd have to.
I would look at Tommy's draft list if he had one.
Gord, Dusty defending the commish. Would have bet my house on that happening. What do you feel about the people that think that the commish is your commish?
What is that even about? Like, why would she be my commish?
From her towards you.
I didn't place Quinn in this spot. Maybe I'm just a nice guy. Like, maybe she just likes me because I'm a nice guy. I don't try to start anything. I'm just pretty calm and cool.
See, Abutski, the commission's favorite in the house. So
look, I mean, what do you want me to do? Want me to be an ass? I can be a dick if you want. Like
you were to the last commission.
Oh, geez, Maddie. I could be convinced for full reinstatement. I mean, if she continues to be a mess.
I say keep it. Because it's been great.
All right, are we going to do...
So I need to... the commission has to come in and she's got to tell me where the mystery drafter will be drafting.
Okay.
Which category are you most excited about?
I heard that question.
Well, I'm most excited about.
Most excited
Do you
about?
have one that you're most excited about? That you think you want to know something? I'm going to have a great pick that no one else is thinking.
Really?
Are you?
Oh, me? I thought you did. I was like,
No.
What is it?
I haven't thought about it.
I don't know, man. That's a good one.
That's fair. And if it feels like that might spill something.
I mean, I really
that
like
might spill something. So that's cool.
You know that top category,
Yeah.
the non-fictional nerds. Like there's a lot of fun ones in there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I wish you luck.
yeah, thanks, man.
Have the best. You may get out before we
Okay.
leave. Well,
All right.
then we'll send everyone in. Send the commission and tell her to tell me where the mystery drafter is going to be. Even though the cat kind of a little bit of the official drink of the EST Hangout is the Finnish long drink legend in 1952. A drink unlike any other sparkling refreshment. We're a liquor. Longdrink.com/can is where you can enter your postcode and find a liquor store establishment nearest you where the long drink is in stock. I want to get to play Alberta over under. I'm going to ask you, the nasties, to get into this. I'm going to take away everything that has already happened today. Everything that has already happened. By the way, Play Alberta over. Download the app. Visit playalberta.ca. New and improved odds for all major North American leagues, including the NFL, which you can get on for Thursday Night Football tonight. Bills, Dolphins tonight. Just over there. Yeah, no, we're going to get that whole thing set up. But over under, okay, I'm going to take everything that's already happened. I'm going to set the over under at 1.5 controversies in this draft. Over, under, Play Alberta. Jump in that nasty chat. Text the 780-218-9999. If I set the over under at 1.5 controversies to come, not that have happened, to come, what are we taking? With that, I'm going to bring the commish on to the screen next to me. Look at that. There's the commish.
There she is.
There she is. Welcome, commish. How are we doing today?
Oh, I am great. Thank you. Okay,
awesome.
I gotta get myself set up here properly.
Just quickly, where's Reed Wilkins? Oh, sorry. Oh, it's already been spilled, by the way. Where's the mystery drafter?
Was that a lie? I mean, maybe it was a red herring.
Where's the mystery drafter sitting?
He does not care.
So he literally
doesn't
pick a chair.
care.
He has to pick a chair. It's the next in the order.
Okay, I would like him to sit in this chair.
Okay, then this is gonna go. This one is going to Reed Wilkins. Oh, they're yelling at me that they're it's because I spoiled, but it already got spoiled. Lieutenant Eric spoiled it.
All right. So should we just do this?
Well, so now we need Dustin in. Oh, unless what chair do you want? Oh, okay. He wants that one over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
well,
go ahead.
Let's bring it in.
Welcome to our mystery drafter,
Here he is.
Mr. Ben Thompson. Just kidding. It's Reed Wilkins.
Which means Dustin Nielson needs to come in next to select his chair. Hopefully, Dusty somewhere close. Reed, how are we this morning? How was the ranch?
Yeah, I shot 31 on the front, but then I had to pack it in to come here. Yeah.
Solid score.
Totally. Yeah.
Outstanding. Well done.
I believe
Got the call
him, too.
late.
Is my audio coming through?
Your audio is, I think, coming
I got to
through.
lean over this way a little
Well,
bit.
you could adjust that. You could fix the mic as you wish to how you want it. You could pull that
it
out.
slides out.
You
Can
could
somebody
up,
bring
down,
me a
and all
pen?
that.
Awesome.
I can go get you a pen once I
Thank
leave
you.
this room.
Check.
Dustin, what chair would you like?
Don't look at my list.
Question.
It's let's go Reed. Yay, Reed.
Who picks next?
RWO being trans.
Well, thanks, everybody.
Maddie, it's tough. I want to sit where
You're clear.
sitting.
Okay, then you stand there, but we know that you're sitting here.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Then Lieutenant Eric comes in and picks his chair. You nervous? Excited? Did you get a draft?
None of the above, Matthew.
Did you get a draft sheet? Did you get a draft sheet?
No.
Okay. Just to be
Quinn
clear.
texted me the categories yesterday.
Okay.
And
There
I
you
didn't
go.
know the order I was picking until I heard these guys talking about it this morning.
Lieutenant
I was like,
Eric-
why was I not involved in
Lieutenant
that?
Eric. So Tom's taking that chair. He's coming in. You guys could slow. Come on, start taking over. I will go get the commission pen. This has been the pre-show for the EST Draft of Nerds. I am Adawana. Coming up in seconds. It'll be Lieutenant Eric, Reed Wilkins, Dustin Nielson, Tom Gazzola, and Quinn Phillips presiding over the EST Draft of Nerds. Enjoy this.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun. I will talk to you once it's over at the post-draft coverage. With that, I will slide out for Dustin Nielson.
Well, there's post.
Yeah, you have to sit here after the draft.
This is an elaborate production, Reed. Come on. Gentlemen, thank you for being here, even if you don't want to be. Not looking at anybody in particular here. As noted, Reed Wilkins is our play-in draft winner. Congratulations to him.
What a surprise.
Not even in a competition. He had the overwhelming majority of votes.
How did you get Gretzky and Messier? How does that
I
happen?
had first overall, and I took Messier.
And Gretzky lasted to.
Gretzky, I can't remember how late Gretzky lasted. It was fourth or fifth, or maybe even sixth.
Yeah, it was quite deep on the Gretzky. I knew Mark Messier was probably likely to go first. So congratulations to Reed. You were the only guy also not nervous in that draft. Ben and Zach were
I definitely
both pretty
was
nervous.
not nervous.
No,
Definitely not
but we
nervous
could-
today.
Yeah.
He's a rookie of the year. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah, you know what you've overcome this year, it's no surprise.
Thank you.
That you weren't nervous because, you've seen the other side.
Yeah,
You've
I
seen
really
how hard
have.
life
I
can
really
be.
have. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go over this. As a reminder, relegation sits at 18%. So anybody under 18% or under, like if you're at 18.1, you're staying in. 18 and under, you are done.
Okay.
All right. The commissioner's pick this time around. I had a few in my head, and now they're they're eluding me. Let's go with everything's going to be fine, guys. Commissioner's pick is going to be the biggest nerd athlete.
Okay.
So nerd athlete
Has
is
to
the
be an
commissioner's
athlete.
pick.
Okay.
Yes, it has to be an athlete. I don't want it to just be sports adjacent or coaching. Eric, yeah?
Does it have to be a current athlete?
No, it can be current or past. It just has to be an athlete. Tom Gazzola, we've already talked about this. But if you do promote your team, it is an automatic disqualification and a 1-year ban. And just a reminder to everybody that we are not to be promoting our teams on either Twitter or Instagram. If anybody else promotes their team, it won't be a 2% doc. It will be a 4% doc. So just so everybody knows, but of course, Tom, you are on your last legs here.
Yeah.
So with that, I think I've gone over everything. Does anybody have any questions? Let's make sure we're all very clear before we get into this thing.
I'm sure it's going to go smoothly.
Yeah.
No issues.
Totally.
All
right. And with that, Lieutenant Eric, you are on the clock with the number 1 pick.
Yeah, thank you, Commish. Very great to be here. Congrats to Reed as well for the play-in win, and Tommy for sticking around. And
Thank you.
Dustin, I know we're going to keep this quick because you have a flight to catch. So
I board in an hour and 50 minutes.
well, we will get this going then. Big shout out as well to the fans down congregating outside of the abandoned, now restored Shanks building, and it's now a gym, I do believe. We see you, we hear you. It's with great pride to select first overall from the smash hit 90s sitcom Family Matters, Steve Urkel.
It's an okay pick.
Okay.
So
all right.
we identify what category we're going for?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
If it's-
please
I mean,
do.
I know that's
Yeah.
obvious,
Sorry.
but
Fictional
you're right.
nerd,
Okay.
yes.
You're right. Just to be
Reed,
careful.
you selected
So
number 2.
we're taking four
Four fictional nerds.
4 fictional and then
which
2
is not real.
non-fictional.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, in consultation with my co-host Jason Milne,
Oh.
in an effort to annoy and block Dustin Nielson, I am
wow.
taking Bully of Nerd Biff Tannen from Back to the Future.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I like this
Okay.
strategy.
Okay, look at you trying to rattle me. Interesting.
Well, I don't know if you're rattled.
The game is afoot.
I don't know if you're rattled. Jay just said you got to get a Back to the Future.
The
pick.
game is, yeah, it's true. I mean,
You can do some
like,
rattling yourself here, I think.
I'm not taking.
All right.
Maybe I will.
We already see
I heard
the
you this morning.
steep competition that we've created with our mystery drafter, Reed Wilkins. Dustin Nielson, you are on the clock.
All right, I will. First of all, huge shout out to everybody at Mr. Mike's and our watch party. Try to avoid relegation for you. With the 3rd overall pick, Team Nielsen will select Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
All right. Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. All right, Tom Gazzola, what are we going to throw out there?
Couple things. Thank you for having me.
You are in the 4-5 swing here, so you've took a couple picks in a row.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's only fitting that the draft master presides over the draft the way I do. Total strategy on this one, giving up the 1st overall pick. Eric, good job with Steve Urkel. I mean, that's a decent pick. Tom Gazzola will proudly select at number 4, Egon Spengler.
Yes.
Done it.
Nobody's getting Egon away from me.
Excellent selection.
Thank you.
And with your number 5 here.
With the number 5 pick in the nerd draft, I will select in the nerd saying category. Did I do that?
All right, Dustin Nielson, back to you.
All right.
So everything Urkel off the block, it seems.
A lot of Urkel off
Except
the
his
block.
car.
Oh, really?
His car is still kicking
about
around
that.
too. This is it's getting late early here. Yeah,
This is a tough one.
So it's down here.
Feeling the pressure, Reed?
I will go with Dwight Schrute from The Office.
This is going to test my spelling.
Well, you just put Dwight from The Office. Let's
Yeah, you don't have to put
people
Schrute.
know.
Hey, Reed, glad you're here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very helpful.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
I'm good at notation advice.
All right. You are on the clock, Mystery.
Nerd activity, playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
I did say it used to be
Yeah,
on the
that was
board.
the
Yeah, we
thing.
don't have
Yeah,
that.
it was
I
on the
don't know if we
board.
have
back
it
then,
anymore.
yeah.
Jay
Yeah.
deleted it. Rude.
My friend who was with me at the Estes, this is another good story. You know, you love my stories.
Yeah.
Actually dresses up and plays Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, you have a flight to catch. All right, let's.
Cool story, Quinn.
Fascinating.
Glad you brought a loser to the Estes.
That was great. Thank you.
Nerd.
I'm kidding.
Shout out Angela Rideout. All right, Lieutenant Eric.
All right. I'd like to also fill my second pick in the fiction category. Some may call it an underrated movie, but McLovin, super bad.
Underrated movie.
Yeah, underrated, totally.
Yeah, well, some people say.
And you remain on the clock here.
Okay, I will also add to my nonfiction category Bill Gates.
Excellent.
All right, Bill Gates off the board. Mystery. That's just
You
what
can,
it says
you can
here
call
in the
me
order.
Reed, I think. I think at this point it's fine to address me by my proper name. From the fictional nerd category from the television series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Carlton Banks.
Very good.
Good pick, man. I thought it was going to come to me.
And with that, you are on the clock, Dustin.
All right. I will go to the sexy nerd category, and I will take Topanga from Boy Meets World.
She is a sexy nerd.
You're not crossing it off your
No, didn't have that as a possibility. Not on my dance card.
All
Sorry,
right,
Topanga.
Tom,
You'll have to
you're
waltz
up
with
for
someone
two
else.
now.
All right, I will go in the fictional nerd category, McLovin.
Was
He was
already selected.
taken.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
Just selected
There's like
a couple of picks ago.
There's like been 3
So
people
on top
taken,
of
and
not
you
reading
already
your
lost
text
track.
messages.
Okay, that's all good.
You're so proud. You really thought you. I can't believe you
Oh, my God.
Wow, everybody.
Oh, my God.
Also
God.
keeping in mind that Dustin has a flight, and I still have stories
Oh, we're
to
still
tell.
good.
so-
We got time. As
did
long as
Reed
Quinn
get
doesn't
here?
But I have
keep telling us
stories to
about her
tell.
nerdy friends, we'll be fine.
Okay. All right, I will switch it up then. Then I'll go to non-fictional nerd, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That is who Angela said would be her number one
He
nonfiction
is,
nerd.
He is a nerd.
Good story.
I will also go for my second pick here in the non-fictional nerd category, Stephen Hawking.
Ooh.
I didn't have him on my list.
We're not doing a pervert draft. Too soon? Well, I'm sorry. Let's move on. He's got a flight to catch. He's got a flight to catch. Let's
His
go.
Dustin
character.
Nielson, you are on the clock. Good luck.
Sports analytics nerd. I will take Jonah Hill in Moneyball.
Wow.
All right.
Reed started crossing it.
Well,
Reed Wilkins.
he was playing a real person.
But I wanted to go in as Jonah Hill in Moneyball, as opposed to Peter Brand.
That's
Okay,
fine.
you know the real. If you hadn't known
I know
the real name,
but
I
I
would have
want like on
protested.
the sheet, I'd like it to say Jonah Hill from Moneyball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, mystery.
Oh, I will take in the fictional category, I'm going to take Les Nessman from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Good one.
Cincinnati always gets me. The spelling of Cincinnati.
Two single N's, two T's, I believe. Right?
Yeah, we're from WKRP.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Listen, I'm doing my best here.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're doing
Lieutenant
great.
Eric, you are on the clock for a couple here.
Okay, I'd like to fill out as well, adding to the fiction category. In this, I could have went with nonfiction with this character, as he does resemble a former local sports media personality, but I'll go with Millhouse in the fiction.
Who resembles him?
Didn't they used to call Tensor Millhouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I love
wait a
Tensor.
second.
Shout out Dan
No,
Tensor,
you're
but
not
yeah,
wrong,
they used to.
actually. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a great call. Okay, Millhouse. And then for your next pick, number 17.
I will fill out the fiction Stuart Minkus.
Good one.
Also, Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets
Remember
World.
when they did like the last episode and they're like, and Minkus shows up and he's like, oh, I was over there.
He looks like a nerd, like
He is a nerd. Yeah.
poster boy.
Yeah.
All right, Reed, aka Mystery.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with the nerd fan group. And I'm going to take Trekkies.
Of which you are a part, I believe.
Don't answer
It's a
that.
matter of someone's perception, I suppose.
You don't need to answer that.
Just because I do the best Captain Picard impression in the galaxy.
It's me? Okay. Let's go. Oh, man, this is a tough call here. We'll go non-fictional nerd. And Bill Nye, science guy.
Science guy.
He's fantastic. Like legit fantastic.
Does a good job.
Could have
Yes.
went fiction or not.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I mean,
he plays a
looked up.
part.
His name is William Nye.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah,
to look. I
yeah.
was just like, let me make sure.
All right. Tom, you're on the board for 2.
Thank you.
Do you want me to read off who's already been taken?
No, I don't
or
You probably don't even have it written down
One for the
properly, to
commission.
be honest with you. Let's
right.
go into the memorable formula. We will go with the Vicky Mendoza scale, the hot crazy scale.
Tommy, it's been a pleasure
Pen
drafting
down.
with you, man.
Thank you.
the what?
Vicky Mendoza scale. Did you not watch How I Met Your Mother?
Maybe.
It's the Vicky Mendoza hot crazy scale. God, you're such a nerd. And then I will take nerd bully Nelson from The Simpsons.
Good one. Months, eh?
Yeah. That's the guy.
Sorry, say that again.
Nelson Muntz from The Simpsons.
Listen, I got a lot going on here. You don't know what it's like to be commissioner. All right,
I will
Dustin
reserve
Nielson.
comment.
I held my tongue there because I was about to say something else. but
Well,
listen,
I mean,
I'm
by
gonna
all
keep
means,
this
the
above
floor
board
is
here.
yours. Say what you want.
Let's go back to the fictional category, and I will take Spock.
All right, Reed Wilkins.
Fictional category, Napoleon Dynamite.
That is a nerd. All right, and Lieutenant Eric, you are on for 2 now.
Okay. Nonfiction. I'll fill this out. Rick Moranis. And I'll go with the bully Buzz from Home Alone.
Woof. His girlfriend.
The girlfriend.
Yeah.
Woof. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Eric, and back to you, Reedster.
Okay, I believe this fills out my fictional category. I will take Lisa Simpson from The Simpsons. Animated television program, long running.
Been on the air a while, yeah, totally has. All right, Dustin, you are on the clock. We are here at pick 27 at 32, which is halfway through the draft. I will do a recap of the picks so
Dustin's
far.
got plenty of time.
Yeah, we're cruising here. Yeah, we'll do a little recap here. I will go with. Can I go nerd saying? Can it just be? Can we just say nerd? Is that okay?
Sure can.
Okay. So nerd with exclamation points.
As in directed towards a nerd.
Towards a nerd. Yeah,
very-
it's
very
nerd
good.
related, right?
Very
Like,
good.
yeah, nerd.
Tom, you are on the clock for 2 here.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Hey, anytime. Huh?
You're doing a great job today. I'll ask you because you jumped at me last time. Is Leonard Hofstetter available? Because I would like to select him.
Yep, he's available.
Yeah, sure is.
Don't think he's been chosen yet.
I will take him in the fictional
in
nerd category.
fictional?
Is that the other guy from Big Bang?
That's right.
Leonard, what's his
I never
last name?
watched that.
Hofstetter.
Hofstetter. Oh, cool. Just nice, easy names today. Cool. All right. And for number 29 here.
For nerd hobby activity, and this like carries it to real life. What is that? Quidditch?
Yes.
You dorks play that game.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Quidditch from Harry
Quidditch
Potter.
off the board.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really hoping it would slide.
Oh, yeah, I don't have my flying broom with me. Just my sweeping broom.
All right. I was going to try to think of some kind of comment there, but nothing came to me.
You don't even know
Actually, I
what
was going
Quidditch
to
is.
say, I
She knows what Quidditch is.
obviously I know what Quidditch
You do
is.
not know what Quidditch is.
All right. Dustin Nielson.
I'm going to complete my category of real life nerds with Bill Nye already in there. I am proud to select a man that I've loved working with for the last year. I will take Reed Wilkins in the category.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to do it. I'm going
I
to do
did
it.
have myself on my own list as a
Did you?
as a fallback. Yes.
Unfortunately, Reed Wilkins off the board.
That's nonfiction, right?
Yeah.
Nonfiction, yeah.
Are you sure that's not sexy nerd, Dustin?
I mean, I didn't have
Could I
a.
still be taken in the
Wait a
sexy
second,
nerd
no.
He's off the board now,
You're
right?
off the board completely. You can no longer be taken as sexy
Oh,
nerd.
too bad.
Yeah, and with that, Reed, you are on the clock. And
Well, I'm
unfortunately,
gonna-
can't pick yourself now.
I'll go into sports analytics and I'll take Theo Epstein, baseball GM, I believe Red Sox and Cubs.
Okay. And at number 32 here, Lieutenant Eric.
I'll follow you into the analytics crowd there, Reed. Chayka. John Chayka?
He is now a Burger King mogul.
Sure.
He's a franchisee, I
mean-
believe, or is it Wendy's?
I have no idea.
He like seriously.
He's a nerd.
He is.
Yeah. All right. So we are officially halfway through the nerd draft. So far, some great picks. I really thought that this was going to be a very difficult draft. Quite frankly, Dustin's already alluded to that. It is a difficult draft, but here are your picks so far for those who are just joining us for the September 2025 Nerd Draft at Edmonton Sports Talk. Lieutenant Eric has filled out his fictional nerd category. He has Steve Urkel, McLovin, Millhouse, and Stuart Minkus of Boy Meets World. Nonfiction nerds, he has Bill Gates and Rick Moranis. Nerd accessory, that's wrong. Bully of nerd, put that in the wrong category there, is Buzz from Home Alone. Listen, they're hard categories when there's only one each because there's no space
There's
in
stuff.
between.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Like,
nobody
there's-
said anything, so I don't know why you're getting defensive.
Yeah, fair. Okay. And then sports analytics nerd, John Chayka. Reed Wilkins has filled out his fictional nerd category with Carlton Banks, Les Nessman of WKRP in Cincinnati, Napoleon Dynamite, and Lisa Simpson. Bully of a nerd picked Biff Tannen. Sports analytics nerd Theo Epstein, MLB GM. Nerd fan group Trekkies, and nerd hobby activity playing Dungeons and Dragons. Dustin Nielson, he has 3 from his fictional nerd category. Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, Dwight from The Office, and Spock. Nonfiction nerds, he has Bill Nye, the Science Guy, and Reed Wilkins of Edmonton Sports Talk. Nerd saying is nerd. Sports analytics nerd, Jonah Hill in Moneyball. And sexy nerd, Topanga from, of course, Boy Meets World. And Tom Gazzola. Egon Spengler was his first pick in the fictional nerd category. He also has Nelson Munns and Leonard Hofstetter. Nonfiction nerds, Neil deGrasse Tyson and Stephen Hawking. Nerd saying, did I do that? Good old Urkel. And memorable formula, the Vicky Mendoza scale, the hot crazy scale.
Thank you.
And then for a nerd hobby / activity, we have Quidditch. So with that, we head now to the second half of the draft. For those just joining us, of course, our mystery drafter who won the play-in draft is Reed Wilkins, who is also already selected in the nerd draft. Pretty proud moment, I imagine, for his family and friends.
Friends.
Eric, we go back to you.
If you were selected, you shouldn't have it. I mean, that's kind of the.
Reed, I consider you a friend.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Eric, go get him, buddy.
Okay. I saw it in the nasty chat. A lot of people are saying it, but I'm not going by that. I did have it as number 1 in my hobbies, and that is LARPing. Live action role playing.
Yeah, I
I've
learned on the
witnessed
list.
I knew a guy that
LARPing.
used to do that.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
actually the jousting is actually pretty neat
It's
to watch.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolute, critical key to role models. Wonderful movie. All right, Reed Wilkins.
Well, this is very fun. A lot of ways to go here. And I'm trying to think of what these other guys might be selecting.
That's part of it, right? You
So
have to,
I think I'm going to go with the nerd accessory. And I'm going to take the pocket protector.
Oh, it's a good one. Crossing it off the list.
You did have it, eh?
Crossing it off the list, my man.
Did you have it too, Eric?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I took it then. It was nigh on being selected by others.
What a nerdy thing to say.
I will go into the nerd accessory category as well.
Uh-oh.
Because I think this would be the first thing that pops up if Tommy was to Google nerd accessory, which he might do at this time.
Or probably
and he
already
could be
has.
thinking of going there. So
Y'all don't
I'm
know
going to
me.
go Coke bottle glasses with tape on them.
Yeah.
Good on you for doing not just glasses, but having.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
'cause
what
yours
really
are
pushing it up,
determined.
like,
And
yeah.
I appreciate the slight as you set up your selection. That was appreciated very
Tell me
much.
you weren't Googling nerd accessories.
I had not done that yet.
He hasn't gotten that far. All right, and with that, you're on the clock for 2. So hopefully
Thank you.
Googled quickly here.
I appreciate that, Quinn. Thank you. Positive reinforcement. I will go under the nerd punishment category, the wedgie.
The wedgie.
And that eliminates atomic and every
All
variant
types of wedgies?
All types of wedgies.
Fair enough.
Underwear pulled up.
That's
gone.
we've had controversies before.
Yeah.
Sure.
The
This has
Grinch.
been a very
Remember the
smooth
Grinch?
draft.
I mean, the Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch. So many Grinches.
So many Grinches.
Yeah. I'll go into my fictional nerd category. I will go with, from The Simpsons, comic book guy.
Oh, I never thought
That's
of
a
that.
good. Yeah.
Worst episode ever.
All right, and with that we're back to Dustin.
I will go to my memorable formula. It's the only one I could write down without having to Google others. I will go E equals MC
That's
squared.
That's a good one.
Classic. Do you know
Shout
what
out
the letters stand
Einstein,
for?
1905.
Oh, good.
Shout out. Okay.
Energy
Reese's-
equals mass plus the C squared.
Which is the speed of light.
That's it. That's what I meant. That's
yes,
right. That's it.
absolutely.
You nailed it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it takes too long to say it.
Yeah,
Totally.
exactly.
Unsure how to put a square on here, so it's just E equals
You
MC.
have to do a superscript. Wow, I just totally wasn't there.
You are.
I'm glad I drafted
You really-
Reed.
What value?
Okay.
And with that, Reed,
Well,
Here we go.
It's
Maybe
getting
it's
to
a
the, it's getting to the
superscript.
point. This is really fun. I'm getting to the point. I feel like I still have a lot of good or fun selections. This might be too high to take this person, but I kind of really just want to take him. Non-fictional nerd. I'm going to take George Lucas.
George Lucas.
Yeah.
You remember when Saturday Night Live did the auditions and
He
the one
wants
guy's
the
like,
Coke.
"You will
Yeah.
get me a Coke Zero. You will get me a Coke
That
Zero."
doesn't work, George. What are you doing? I just want a Coke Zero.
these are not it. Okay. Anyways, I won't go into my Star Wars nerdism. Lieutenant Eric, you are on the clock for a couple here.
Okay, for my formula, this one's for you, Commish. The Pythagorean theorem.
Yes. Pythagoras himself. 530 BC.
I love how you really did. You really did.
I
this one.
did.
Yeah, I like that.
That was
Pythagoras
your,
in 530 BC.
The formula.
Imagine figuring it out then.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's PY, isn't it?
Well, that's
No,
your
it's,
job.
of course it's PY. What do you think it was? PI?
That's pi.
Come on.
3.14.
Jeez Louise.
Listen,
There's
man.
ongoing.
I guess I should have done some Googling last night to get
I
ready.
know who's not getting drafted in the nerd draft.
Oh, darn.
The person who can't spell over there. Just kidding, Quinn. I'm your favorite, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Well, that just got awkward. No. I
I was waiting for Tommy to chime in with something.
Okay,
But he's
yeah.
too busy
He's too
Googling his
busy
next
Googling.
chance. Who's up?
I
Eric.
will go
Oh, okay.
accessory suspenders.
Ah, good one.
All right. Back to mystery guy, Reed Wilkins.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to go non-fictional again. If there's a little time, I can.
Yeah, we got time, man. We're cruising.
Oh, we're gonna
Let's
set this
start.
up. Okay.
Let's start to riff a bit.
This
yeah.
is one I think. Like, can we lobby for votes already?
So I can tell more stories,
think if
Dustin?
You should ask her. I mean,
I just think if people think about this one, they're going to be like, "Oh yeah," because he looks like a nerd, and it's a non-fictional nerd, and I like saying his name. It is the lead singer of Weezer, Rivers Cuomo.
not to be
He-
confused with the Killers.
Oh, there's no
Weezer and Killers.
confusion.
I mean,
Well, no,
pretty-
Weezer-
they're on the
no,
same level.
we-
No,
Dan,
no, no.
Weezer's
Brandon
actually
Flowers is.
Did you hear what he said? Weezer is actually relevant.
Wow.
Who has more records sold, Weezer
Oh, it's
or
got
the
to be
Killers?
Weezer.
Probably the Killers, probably.
I think that Weezer would just
Google that.
have
I'm gonna
more
Google that right
albums.
Well, and Weezer still produces music. They're not living off one song that's 20 years old.
Boy, Reed is Sir
I
Mr.
mean,
Brightside
not
today, isn't it?
entirely wrong.
Wow.
Rivers.
Wow.
Cuomo.
Yeah, look him up. Like,
I'll look it
He's
up.
got the glasses.
Oh,
there.
yeah,
Look
no,
at
he's
him.
got the glasses.
Yeah, like,
I guess glasses
I
make
just say to people,
nerds.
like, look him up, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
he's-
You'll be like, yeah, you just look at him and like, wow, he's the lead singer of a band. He looks nerdy.
I love that the nerd ranker is in here and just out of 100 ranking every single
Oh,
nerd
is there somebody in there?
selection.
Oh, is there somebody in there?
The nerd ranker.
Because of
I
the
haven't even looked at the chat. I
Yeah.
have no
I haven't
idea what's
been
going on
Because
there.
of the delay, I'm not entirely sure, but the last pick, whatever it was 46 out of 100. So obviously didn't
geez.
hit.
Must
with
have
the
been a
nerd
Tommy
ranker.
pick.
Bad though, because we're getting down the list.
Yeah. All right, Dustin, you're
I'm
on
up.
the clock.
Oh, I'm on the clock. All right. Okay, I'm going to go nerd fan group, and I will go Comic-Con attendees. I have been to them.
I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
know
Why wouldn't
people
you
who
go?
have been to them. Do you want me to tell you the story of that?
Well, let's see. Does it suck? Because we have some time. If it's a good story, you can tell us. I
In
wanted
no
to.
way
I
a
wanted
good
to draft
story.
my sister, but that would have been a weird. But my sister, like, is
the ultimate nerd.
She LARPs.
My one sister's not a nerd at all. I'm kind of middle ground. My other sister is a full blown. God love her. I know she watches these drafts. Heidi, I love you, but you are as big a nerd as I know.
Well, I have a professor brother, so I know a little bit about siblings that are
yeah.
nerds.
Yeah, she's a teacher
So-
too. Most teachers in general are nerds.
Yeah, he runs a lab, a pulmonary physiology lab.
Does he have glasses?
He does have glasses as well,
I
so
knew
he's
it.
really
Nerd.
just fitting the whole bill here. Yeah, I went with my dad's side of the family, and then my brother went with my mom's side of the family. So,
We don't need the whole family story, Quinn. I just
so my
Cool story,
grandfather. And with that, Tom Gazzola, you're on the clock for a couple here. I
Okay.
imagine that the Googling is getting tougher.
No, I can't get over how good your stories are. Let's go to sexy nerd from the fantastic underrated show Community, Annie Edison.
Which
Who was the actress?
show is
it
that
like
from
Olivia
again?
Munn or
Community.
something?
Yeah, it's Brie Larson.
Oh,
Brie
Larson
Larson was
is
on
very
Community?
pretty. Yeah.
Brie Larson like Captain
Or-
Marvel.
Oh no, not Brie Larson.
Yeah,
it was Brie
Allison Brie, maybe.
Allison Brie. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That would be a thing on Wheel of Fortune, before and after. Allison Brie Larson.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I get them all confused.
Wow. Well done.
Thanks.
Tom, you are still on the clock here.
Thank you. Nerd accessory, the calculator.
So is scientific calculator still available?
Graphing calculator.
Well, that was the thing. It's
All
like,
calculators off the board.
Calculator off the board,
Thank you.
even on your phone. All right.
Good try, nerd.
Dustin Nielson.
I'm going to select something that is at a store that I go to often, but I've never dabbled in this. But nerds definitely do. Playing Magic cards. That's my nerd activity or hobby.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Playing Magic cards.
Magic cards.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. So, like Pokemon cards are worth like millions of bucks now?
Are they?
Yeah. Like there's some cards that
Yeah,
are
there's
worth
some big
millions.
ones,
It's
yeah.
legit. Like, is that cool now or is it still nerdy? This I'm like a legit question because
I mean, to me,
it's kinda
this
like
is, this is gonna like to me, and I'm a nerd. Collecting sports cards is just as nerdy as collecting Magic cards or
But these cards you can play a game with.
Yes.
So collecting and selling would be, but if you're actually engaging in like the game,
Yeah,
maybe that's
because
the nerdy.
you're supposed
not-
to.
I don't know if can you play Magic and just go out and buy all the best cards and then beat everybody?
Yes.
You can't.
That's the way I understand it. I don't play Magic
Look at you
the Gathering.
pretending like you the way I
Well, no,
understand
but
it. Come on.
I talked to the guy
Yeah.
at Warp 2. Like
Yeah.
he goes and plays tournaments, and yeah, there are rules.
So you can stack a
but
deck.
but there are, I think, rules for decks.
Yeah.
I think some cards get banned over the years,
Okay.
or you can only have so many from some category or something like that. Yeah.
Where do you buy Magic cards?
Any gaming
I've literally
store.
never even
Yeah.
heard
Magic
this.
cards.
Card
Wayne's,
store.
Wayne
Yeah.
sports cards.
Yeah.
Whereas CFL cards are now available.
We'll be cracking
the new
tomorrow. Nice.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, but like Warp 2. When you go into Warp 2, like there's so many Magic cards
So is that a
behind the
full blown
counter.
Magic card store? There's
They
comics,
have
and stuff
comics
there too.
and other stuff, but I think, and they have a gaming room like where people play Magic once or twice a week.
See,
it's
like
big.
that's the hardcores. Those are the ones.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, has it crossed over to like, it's worth so much? Is it actually cool? And people like brag that they have these Charizard cards and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I think that we shouldn't be asking the people who own those cards if they're cool or not.
Yeah,
What,
that's
what do
fair.
you think?
Yeah. Because I think
would be your
I
own
think they're
determination.
cool,
I'm not gonna lie. I used to
but
play Pokemon. Like I liked that. That was a fun game. Like on Game Boy.
I don't even understand Pokemon.
We rinsed kids on those.
Yeah, that
I made
was
it
fun.
and then
fun.
wasn't there like Pokemon like in the real world where you could go and like
Yeah, on your phone. Well,
there
geocache
still
them
is,
and
yeah.
stuff
I
I
like
think
that?
there still
There
is.
could be one in the room. I think it's still going. There could be one in the
one in the
room
room
with us.
You'll
right
never
now.
catch them all. Wasn't
Yeah.
there was one at the old building? Remember, like just outside the old Bell building.
So you would,
there
like-
was like
Yeah,
one in the
people-
bush.
yeah.
People were like coming by.
A
They're like,
Geodude.
oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, that was weird.
Beyond me, but kudos to those. I think we all have our nerdy things, though, of course, right? So I listen to a lot of science podcasts. All right, I now have no idea where we are.
Shocking.
Dustin, did you pick? Oh yeah,
I don't
you did
know.
pick.
Well,
Did I
you're
pick? Like, what are we doing
you're
here?
the commission.
The magic cards,
I
right?
took Magic cards. yes.
Magic the Gathering as an activity.
Yeah,
Playing Magic the Gathering.
That's in my
Oh, yeah.
hobby / activity. Magic the Gathering.
Okay, perfect. So that brings us to you, Reed.
All right.
Are we going in the right direction?
Yeah, that's
just
why
took
I
history
literally
and
Tom
need-
took
back.
history. Yeah.
That's why I literally need
okay,
you to
good,
print this
yeah,
off
yeah, yeah.
because
No,
I do a check mark.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a valid selection because it is a fictional character, but I'm also going to put him as a sexy nerd, and that is Clark Kent.
Oh, for sure. Yes, Clark Kent. He was number 2 on my list behind Topanga.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Clark Kent is a handsome, sexy man.
Yeah.
People were
Yeah.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a lot of buzz.
A lot of buzz.
People
Yeah.
are like, all the girls at the Daily Planet are like, I'd love to see him outside of work.
Yeah.
And he was always like, oh, I'm quite busy in the evening, ladies. And they're like, oh, what do you do?
Quidditch.
Oh, I just kind of fly around town doing stuff. Oh, really? Yeah. And he actually is flying.
Literally
right?
flying out. He's a Superman, Quinn.
Play on words.
Yeah.
Totally. So I
Clark,
get
where
ripped
were
on
you
for
when
the
that monster
stories.
attacked? So you missed Superman. Oh, I was knocked out under a desk. I don't know what happened.
Oh, God.
Are you Clark Kent? Anyways, Lieutenant Eric,
Whoa.
Is she hitting on you?
look at him.
It's like LTE for 2 here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go into the fan group and I will say fans of the American rock rap duo NERD. Nerd.
That's amazing. What a selection.
Fans of Nerd.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait. And N period all
Oh,
caps.
I know.
You know,
I
like Pharrell
100% know.
Williams.
Oh yeah, I do know.
That's
I
right.
would. Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't know that was a thing. Well done.
Okay. So you've got that filled out and you are still on the clock. Just as a reminder, you have nerd saying
Yes.
or sorrying, as I have spelled in here when I was doing this in a hurry last night.
Wow.
You have
Punishment, sexy, and the commish pick.
appears that I have bird movie still in here. Nerd punishment.
We have to clean this up, Quinn.
And commish pick.
I'm not going to say.
This is amazing.
I really don't think that, Tom, you have any place to say anything about preparation.
You should address me as the draft master, especially with your performance today. Thank you very much.
All right, Eric, you are on the clock.
Okay, I'd like to take my punishment being shoved into a locker.
Damn it.
Oh, I wanted that.
That was a good one. I thought it would.
Have you guys ever seen it or been shoved in?
It was one. It was one of
most
the
of the
positives.
punishments have happened to me.
Yeah, it was one of the positives of being a slightly larger child.
Sure, yeah.
I couldn't fit in lockers, so that's why I always kept on an extra 25 in junior high school. There's no room.
I'll show you.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Find a locker that I can fit in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is. Did people let you out, or could you get out
I
from
was
the
never
inside?
stuck in a locker.
Well, I know, but
I played
was
sports
anybody
for
Reed?
goodness sakes. Reed?
Yeah, I think
you get
that
out?
people at church. Yeah, but they wouldn't lock you in. They would just put you in,
Push
hold
you,
the
yeah.
door, and then one of your
Yeah.
But I
friends would
feel
be
like somebody really mean would lock you in. Like
Probably
that is
happened.
an absolute
Damn, I
terrible.
really wanted shoved in locker. Good pick.
All right. Reed Wilkins on the
Okay,
clock here.
well, I'll take a stab at the commissioner category. Biggest nerd athlete. I'm going to take Eli Manning.
Yeah.
You got one for that category?
Definitely not wrong. All right, Dustin, you are on the clock.
Which way? We're going towards Tommy? Okay.
So as a reminder, you have Bully of Nerd.
One fictional.
Yeah, one fictional nerd, Bully of Nerd,
Punishments.
Nerd Punishment, and the commish pick.
All right. Well, then I'm going to take my commish pick here as well. And I'm going to take a guy who, after retirement, became a pinball wizard.
Oh.
And I'm going to take Todd McCullough.
Hey.
Collects pinball machines.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
He's Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah. I thought you were going to take McCullough.
No. That's a good one, though.
All right, Tom Gazzola.
Great.
Couple here.
Let's go into the sports analytics nerd category. We will go to Carolina.
Oh, there we
Eric
go.
Tulsky, GM of the Hurricanes.
The Kyle Dubas disrespect here is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had him on there too, but yeah,
that was my last resort.
I know.
All right.
I wonder if I
And
had
you
that guy on
again
my
for
list
pick
too.
number
Probably.
53 here.
I believe this group hasn't been taken for nerd fan group, Star Wars fans.
Yeah, they're still
Wars
out there,
have
Star
not.
Wars
No,
fans.
no.
Yeah.
I'll
Still
take
there.
them. I am a Star Wars fan.
I am
As
also
mine.
a Star Wars fan.
we all love it,
That's
right?
a pretty big group.
We're
of
doing
people,
a
I'd say.
post game, right?
Yeah, we do
It's
do
going
a
to be
post.
fun for me to go over some of the stuff.
I
didn't
have
pick.
one major controversy. Like but I think we avoided it. Like I had something that I was going to try to fire up. I can't wait to talk about it after.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
It's just,
Okay.
this has been a really nice draft.
Was it
right
Star
now.
I'm
Wars
interested
No,
to see.
no,
Okay.
it was something else. So
Was Glue Guy the
I would've-
problem?
Well, that's interesting,
maybe.
actually.
Yeah.
I open
Jeez,
for
Quinn, that's
discussion
a
here.
pretty big
Hot take.
accusation.
Okay.
All right, so is it me?
Yes, because Tom, you did your two, right?
Mm-hmm,
Yes.
Okay, I have 3 left. Yeah. Okay, I will go, I'll get into this punishment category. I will have, no, don't steal my lunch money. So lunch money stolen.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
strong, yeah.
Were any of you sent to school with lunch money?
No.
Like I
Sometimes.
had a lunch.
I would bring
Yeah.
a lunch, but then in junior high school, at our junior high school, we didn't have like a cafeteria, but the foods room would sell Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, they'd sell subs from Mr. Sub. And Tuesday and Thursdays, they'd sell crisp beef burritos from Taco Time.
No way.
So I started
Sweet.
diving into that to make sure I wouldn't fit in the lockers. So I was just
Right.
crushing burritos all the
Yeah.
time. So yeah, it was like $5 to bring $5, have lunch. It was good.
Yeah, we had a little store and we had those high guard subs that you put in the
those are
microwave.
amazing, yes.
Oh God, those were good.
Yeah.
The little store, with a kiosk by the gym.
Yeah,
at
we just
St.
had like a
C's.
little kiosk. Yeah,
And we didn't have like a cafeteria or anything like even in high school. Like
Really?
nothing. Yeah.
Oh, we had
high school we had a
we
cafeteria,
had
but I don't know
classic
if anybody
lunch
ate
ladies
there.
in high school. Yeah, junior high was like it was student run,
Right.
and you're like,
Yeah.
how are you doing this? And like, oh, we have a spare. I was like, oh, sick.
Yeah, and you could like make a little money, couldn't you?
I think
If you did
got
do
a little,
it, yeah.
little bit, yeah.
Good times. All right, Reed, you're on the clock here.
So
bud.
I have 3 categories left. Oh, this is fun. So, but this is my problem. I get to the point where I don't worry about winning. I just take things that I think are fun to take.
But that makes the draft fun.
Hard
You
over
could
the
still
head.
win.
Hard
Yeah.
over the head. Yeah.
The memorable formula. I'm going to take the equation from Goodwill Hunting.
Oh, the big one.
The big one that was
Wow.
on the
Yeah,
board.
that's
Yeah.
a great.
Yeah.
That's a great. I like that.
So it was.
Yeah.
It,
you
it
can't
has a
write the
name.
whole
It
thing
has
down.
a name.
He's got to put it on there.
It was something to, it has a name. We can, if
Yeah.
we need, it's like the derivative of trees or something
Yeah, yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Or you could just put Goodwill Hunting equation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Will Hunting's still in the
No,
board.
I'd like to type out the whole thing.
oh yeah, Will Hunting was.
Oh,
a
he
nerd.
could have been considered
Definitely,
a nerd,
but he was
yeah.
cool though.
Yeah, but still, he
Yeah,
came up
he
with
did. Yeah, he did. He solved something that.
All right, Eric,
Nobody
a
has
couple
solved.
for you here.
Exactly. Okay, I'll go with my commish pick nerd athlete,
Yep.
Andrew Luck.
Oh yeah, Luck's a good one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
And
And this finishes it for me, I do believe. No, I got 2 more yet.
yeah.
Okay, well, I got a phrase and I got the sexy pick left. Yeah. Guess we have time here. I can kind of.
Yeah.
Can I phone a
You know
friend?
what? I don't think we have that capability.
All right, I'll
You
go.
know, I really do believe in you. So, as mentioned, for those listening, watching who have missed it, Lieutenant Eric has 2 picks left. He has nerd saying and sexy nerd left to pick from. And we are just deliberating here.
Yeah.
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 These ones are getting thin, I guess.
Well.
You put him on the clock. Or what?
He's debating.
Are you going to clock this guy or what?
All right, I'll go to nerd phrase bazinga from the.
Oh,
yeah,
nice
from,
one.
the
That's a
show.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah, Bazinga, good one. Yeah.
I think Leonard Hofstadter didn't say
Does
it.
he say that?
I don't think so.
I don't. Cooper.
Yeah. Sheldon.
Sheldon.
That's right.
Oh, I just saw a good one in the chat there.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, mystery man Reed Wilkins.
So I have two categories left, right? Punishment and nerd sayings.
That is correct.
I guess for punishment, I think it's called the swirly.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Swirly's good. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Disgusting.
what
I'll
is
take
that?
that.
Yeah, read.
Dip the head into the toilet and flush.
Well,
Yeah, read it.
Yeah,
Did you
exactly.
ever
Oh.
drown?
Wow. Okay. That sounds horrifying. Glad I wasn't a nerd.
I never experienced. I didn't see it. Like we didn't do swirlies to people.
yeah, I'd never
Say your
actually.
head was too
That to me,
big.
that's a movie thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's happened
Yeah.
to real people, but
Yeah.
I think it was more common, like, do
Yeah.
it in a movie.
Like, did you
right?
guys ever know anybody that got swirly?
no.
No.
That's
I
like
don't
a
think I did.
military barracks thing.
Yeah,
or something.
Full Metal
Like, you know,
Jacket.
Yeah, we could have dived into that movie a lot on this draft.
Wow. All right, Dustin, you have one left in your fictional nerd category.
Okay.
And then you also have bully of nerd.
My original plan was to take Biff Tannen at some point, the bully of nerds.
Oh.
Reed obviously.
You
scooped
went
me
on that
one.
early, didn't you?
But
First
I
pick.
figured first pick.
Yeah, Jay said I had to
don't-
take it.
I don't think I would have gone first or second. And then I was like, am I going to get him at all? But I waited on this guy. I will go from the Karate Kid, Johnny Lawrence.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah.
Late value pick. I
Yeah,
think.
it is a late value pick. I didn't have a lot in that category, to be honest.
Me
with you.
neither.
It was tough.
That is a tough category for sure.
We're all done there, right? Because I was, you know what I was thinking.
Are we all done?
Are we
No, I
are we
still
all
have a
done on
couple
the
He is
bullies?
a bully.
No, bully, I think.
Tom
Oh, you still got a bully?
Gazzola.
No.
No, I took a bully. I
think
took
we all have
Nelson
bullies.
Muntz.
Oh, yeah.
Nelson
Oh, yeah.
Muntz,
Who?
Biff Tannen.
Nelson
Who'd you
Muntz.
take?
I took Buzz.
Where did I put
Buzz.
I put Nelson Muns in the fictional category.
That would be incorrect. I clearly defined.
Well, you didn't even.
Bully
yeah,
of nerd.
no, that's very fair.
Yeah, you
but
were just not
No, but you know what?
fairness
So now
to
that we
me,
all-
you also didn't correct me when I went through the picks.
Because I don't listen to you, as we've learned.
No, I'm well aware of that.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's very fair.
Now that we all have bullies, I was going to say, I was thinking that this isn't the other controversial thing I thought we could do, but I was thinking of taking like Griff Tannen or Mad Dog Buford Tannen. The legacy
was
of
it
those
Mad
Tannen.
Dog? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
They were both bullies.
Yeah,
Griff,
they
like,
were.
Oh, interesting.
They were.
Okay.
since when did you become the physical type? Nobody probably gets that reference, but it's a Back to the Future 2 reference.
Yeah, I
And,
actually
it's a pretty good
do
impression, I
remember
think.
that.
I had Eric Cartman
So I
on
was-
board.
Oh, yeah.
Recognizable.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think Johnny
okay,
Lawrence, though.
interesting.
Johnny
Okay,
was
that's a really
Johnny
good
was a
pick.
straight up
Yeah.
bully. All right, who's up? Tommy for
Tom
two.
Gazzola with his final pick
Final
of the
two
round.
picks.
Okay, so
Chance to really seal this away here, Tommy.
thank you. I'll go into the commissioner pick, which is biggest nerd athlete. He doesn't play with Legos. He builds Legos. Miles Turner.
In the athlete category.
In the athlete.
Okay.
Isn't that a jazz saxophonist?
Yeah, but it's also
Guy that pisses himself. Right?
really he pisses himself. Oh God.
He's like, oh.
All right. You know, I have to say that I picked the nerd category now that we've all selected that, I believe. Let me just double check that.
For the athletes?
you know, just in honor of Brad Gushue's retirement, there's a lot of nerdy curlers, Brad Gushu included.
Oh, I never thought of that. That's where you were leaning with that.
That is just kind of where that
Okay, so
idea
who are the
came
athletes?
from.
Andrew Luck.
Todd
we have
McCullough.
Miles Turner.
Eli Manning. So no one took McDavid. That was the first name I wrote down. That was the
McDavid?
first
Nerd.
name I wrote down. Well, he's obsessed
is
with
quite a hockey
he's kind of
nerd.
he's a hockey
Yeah.
nerd.
Nerd
You know,
is
that's
not
a
a
good one.
negative. We all a negative
Yeah.
thing. It's not bad. It's just,
No, it's
he's
just
an
your-
expert in his field.
But some of his
Yeah.
public mannerisms can be a little like
Sure.
he's not always comfortable
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Yeah.
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 Okay.
All right. Dustin Nielson, your final pick already.
You
You're definitely
skipped
going to
over
make your
my
flight.
second
I
pick.
think, too.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I mean,
Boy, oh boy.
No,
usually a commissioner
yeah.
Fixes it,
knows the
Tommy?
structure
Well,
of
hey,
their league.
You better enjoy this pick. It's the last one you're going to be making for a while.
You were out.
Jeez Louise.
Good one, nerd.
Oh, Reed.
all right.
sitting on that one.
Fictional nerd.
What a dick thing to
We're
say.
just waiting.
Fictional nerd. My dad sent in a recommendation. I'll go with Papa Gazola, Howard Wolowitz.
Sounds like a Gazola family pick.
Howard Wolowitz?
Yeah,
He's
from
got
the
the
Big Bang Theory.
Lofstetter Wolowitz
Yeah.
stack here.
How many
You
Big
really-
Bang Theory people did you take?
Two.
Oh, just two.
Which one was he?
Yeah.
The
who is
skinny
he?
one that had the bowl cut.
The Beatle the guy looked like he was in the Beatles.
That's
the
right.
nerd.
Yeah.
Okay.
People watched that show?
I
It
never
was
watched
like
that.
the
I-
biggest
I
show.
took Sheldon in the first
It was
round.
massively.
People-
yeah, I
I
knew
mean,
about
fair,
Sheldon.
but like
He's a
everybody
massive,
knows
massive
who
nerd.
Sheldon
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
but like
I
I
even-
do not
Jim
watch that
Parsons,
show.
right?
Jim Parsons,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what Bazinga? I mean, that's the.
Sure.
No, but it's the saying. It's on
Yeah.
the shirts.
Okay. Yeah, totally. Dustin. Just wasn't my favorite. Yeah, I mean, I
Oh,
never
no,
gave it a
I
chance,
agree.
though. I
But
But
never
it
gave
was
it a
it was
chance.
massive. Like I liked it here and there, but it was a massive.
I prefer
Show
Young
is hugely
Sheldon.
popular.
To be honest with you,
I've never seen it.
That's a great
Is it
show.
good to quite good?
Very good.
I guess you better dive in.
All right, I'll go back to the fictional category for my final pick.
Yeah.
And this was a character who collected many toys and didn't have sex for 40 years to start his life. I will take Andy from the 40-year-old virgin.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, Steve Carell. We do love him. All right. Reed, with your final pick, you're in the nerd saying
Has everybody
category.
taken their nerd saying?
Yes.
Everybody
Well,
else has taken their
I
nerd
want to
saying.
talk through this one.
Okay.
I only put down 4 things in this category.
Which one? The
Yeah,
saying?
I only
Nerd
put
saying.
down 4 possibilities.
Okay.
The minimum you need. Did I do that? Was taken.
Yep.
I also wrote down live long and prosper. I
Yeah.
thought that's a pretty nerdy saying that if you hear
Sure
people
is.
saying that to
Yeah.
each other. I also wrote down may the force be with you as a nerdy saying. But I've decided to go with something else, gentlemen and commish.
Wow.
I've decided to go with something else. And it's a deeper cut. And maybe I'm pandering a little bit, but I think the people who get this as a nerdy saying are going to appreciate it.
Okay.
And I'll try
I'm
to
so
recreate and I'll
intrigued.
try to I'll try to recreate it in its original form
Oh boy.
as best I can.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must. You must. You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
Write it down, Quinn.
It has to be that whole thing. Yeah. And then you put in brackets from the Reed Wilkins show with Jason Milne.
Monday to Friday, 3 to 6.
3 to 6 p.m.
Oh,
I know who you are, Lieutenant Hack.
Bravo. All right. And with the final pick already. Gosh.
Final pick
We
of the
have
draft.
ya. Final pick of the draft
Yeah,
right now. And
Dustin
you've got
can
a
go.
sexy nerd left to pick.
Sexy nerd from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and American Pie, Willow Rosenberg.
All
that
right,
the one that
so
was
there
on
we
Penn and
have
Teller?
it.
Allison Hannigan?
Yes, sure. I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
From
think
American
you're
Pie.
Correct. The redhead,
Fluke.
right?
Yeah, Fluke Girl.
Yeah,
Fluke Girl, yeah.
Fluke Girl. Yeah.
You crossed that off too.
Okay.
No, I was crossed. Here's the question I had. I want to know what the ruling would have been on this. Because I took Topanga for sexy nerd, but I was going
Yeah.
to wait on it. How would it have gone over if I attempted to draft Stefan Urkel as the sexy nerd when he already had Steve Urkel, but they were kind of different? He was sexy. I'm just curious what the ruling would have been.
Was it actually a different character?
Yeah, kind
Played
of.
by
He
was-
Jaleel White?
Yeah, but it was
the
like a
female
different
version?
character. No, it was him as like,
Yeah,
he'd
same
go into a
actor,
machine,
different
he would come
character.
out and be like, hi, I'm Stefan Urkel, baby. Like he was,
I forgot
Oh,
about
I don't know,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's why I'm curious. Like that could have been a major controversy.
Oh, wow.
I probably would have tended to disallow it.
Because his essence is Steve Urkel,
yeah.
right?
It is
that's-
still
that's
the
dicey.
same
Could've been a
person.
real-
But he's
Yeah.
also not a
say,
nerd.
Just like an upgraded
But he's still extremely
version.
smart though.
But I
Yeah.
guess that would be like Superman Clark Kent, would it not be?
Well,
But
it would
wait,
be like
ego.
Clark
I mean, if somebody
Kent
But they
could- yeah,
both
I mean,
weren't
that's a good
taken.
point.
They both weren't taken, right?
Yeah.
Like the sex. I don't think anybody would have taken Superman as the sexy nerd.
Right.
Like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get Carlton Banks?
Well, I'm glad you didn't do
Yes.
that.
I wanted him as
because-
my sexy nerd.
oh,
'Cause he was buff, like he,
well,
you know.
sweaters.
and
Yeah.
hell of
And he could
great
dance.
dance
Yeah,
moves.
yeah, yeah.
Great
Yeah.
dance moves. Absolutely. Okay, so should we go over the teams and then maybe discuss a bit, and then we can bring Maddie in? And well, I mean, we're good for time. We could even.
Yeah, I got a couple minutes here.
Do you have any
Okay.
stories?
Yeah, you have any other friends who
Where
are
do you
huge
want me to
nerds?
start?
Anecdotes?
Well, if you want
I
to talk,
prefer you would verify the way you put down the list because I have some questions and concerns about that.
All right,
That's
let's go through the list.
Yeah, because I feel
okay,
like there might be some errors that we need to clear up.
totally. I'm going to be the problem for you.
You always are.
Let's keep deflecting. All right. Lieutenant Eric, for his fictional nerds, he has Steve Urkel, McLovin, Milhouse, and Stuart Minkus from Boy Meets World.
Correct.
Nonfiction nerds, Bill Gates and Rick Moranis. Bully of Nerd, Buzz from Home Alone. Nerd saying, Bazinga. Nerd accessory, the Suspenders. Memorable formula, Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah, close enough.
Pythagorean?
sure.
Sports analytics nerd, John Chaika?
Whatever.
Yeah. Nerd fan group, fans of NERD, the rock rap group. Nerd punishment, shoved into a locker. Sexy nerd, Willow Rosenberg. Nerd hobby slash activity, LARPing. And the commissioner's pick, which is the nerdiest athlete, Andrew Luck.
Correct.
All right, Reed Wilkins, this is your first official team as a part of the Edmonton Sports
Well,
Talk
I did
Draft.
the Christmas one.
You did do the Christmas one as
Was
a
that not
proxy.
official? Like, was I not even
You were
here?
a proxy
he
for
did do
Glue
the
Guy.
draft.
Did do it.
It wasn't his team. It was a he
It's
was
like
the
when
proxy
it's like when
for
an
Glue
amateur,
Guy.
if, like I was you know, like remember when Mickelson as an amateur won a PGA event and he didn't get the prize money? Was that what it was like? If I would have won, it wouldn't have been recognized. That's true.
exactly what
when
it
he was still in college as an amateur, he won a
couldn't get the
PGA
money.
event, so the second place guy got the first place
Well,
money.
Glue Guy would have been announced as the winner, correct? Because you were the proxy. That
Interesting.
is the way she goes.
Okay.
So, Reed, your first Edmonton Sports Talk team.
Probably last two.
Wow, good one,
Oh, wow.
Tom.
Okay, it's like, hey, I served an ace when I was already down 5-love in the third set. That's good.
All right, Reedster, your fictional
Okay.
nerds are Carlton Banks, Les Nessman of WKRP in Cincinnati, Napoleon Dynamite, and Lisa Simpson. Your nonfiction nerds, George Lucas and Rivers Cuomo of Weezer. Bully of Nerd, Biff Tannen. Nerd saying, click, 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 must you click? That's as far as I'm going. Reed Wilkins Show.
People know.
Pardon?
I said people know.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
they know.
yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's going
If
to
you
look
don't,
really weird.
then yeah, too bad for you. Nerd accessory, pocket protector, memorable formula, Goodwill hunting formula. Sports analytics nerd, Theo Epstein, GM in the Major League Baseball. Nerd fan group, Trekkies. Nerd punishment, the swirly. For those who don't know, that is...
Head in toilet flush.
Ooh, sexy nerd is Clark Kent. Nerd hobby/activity playing Dungeons and Dragons. And the commission's pick, a nerdy athlete, Eli Manning. Dustin Nielsen. Your fictional nerds are Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, Dwight from The Office, Spock, and Andy of The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Nonfiction nerd, Bill Nye the Science Guy. And number 2, some of you might be familiar with him, Reed Wilkins of Edmonton Sports Talk.
Number 1 in my heart, though.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Bully of Nerd, Johnny Lawrence from The Karate Kid. Nerd saying, nerd. Nerd accessory, Coke bottle glasses with tape. Memorable formula, E = MC squared. The only formula any of us know.
Yeah.
Sports analytics nerd, Jonah Hill and Moneyball. Nerd fan group, Comic-Con attendees. Nerd punishment, lunch money stolen. Sexy nerd, Topanga from Boy Meets World. Nerd hobby, playing Magic cards. And the commission's pick, Todd McCullough. Tom Gazzola, here we go. Listen closely, buddy. All right. Fictional nerd,
who?
Egon Spengler. Howard Wolowitz. Leonard Hofstetter and comic book guy from The Simpsons. Nonfiction nerd, Neil deGrasse Tyson and Stephen Hawking. Bully of nerd, Nelson Munns of The Simpsons. Nerd saying, did I do that? Nerd accessory, the calculator. Memorable formula, Vicky Mendoza scale, the hot crazy scale. Sports analytics nerds, Eric Tolsky, of course, of the Carolina Hurricanes. Nerd fan group, Star Wars fans. Nerd punishment, the wedgie, sexy nerd, Annie Edison from Community.
Yep.
Nerd hobby/activity, Quidditch. And the commission's pick for nerdiest athlete, we have Miles Turner. Again, sadly, no Brad Gushu
How
in
about some
any
top
of the commission's
undrafted?
pick.
Who else was on your guys' list that went undrafted?
Yeah.
In the commission.
In all like all
I
categories.
have tons. I could
Yeah.
do a whole
Yeah,
half
we could do
hour
like
on that.
could do another
data
draft.
from Goonies. Remember him?
Oh,
in Goonies, he
yeah.
had all the different
okay.
Doc
things and stuff.
Brown.
Doc
Well,
Brown.
I
Take
thought
a
you
data
did.
Doc
from
Brown,
Star Trek. too.
shocking, actually.
Doc
that he
Brown,
didn't
could take
go.
Doc
Yeah.
Brown.
I had Doc Brown down.
Yeah.
Dr. Niles Crane.
Niles Crane.
Niles,
a good one.
Niles Crane for sure.
Jimmy Neutron was
Live
being
long and
discussed a
prosper
lot.
was a good saying.
Yeah,
that was number
Dexter.
2 on my list. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking of Dustin Henderson from Stranger Things, but I don't know if do people recognize the names from every character of Stranger Things, right? You just like, oh, that's
Yeah,
that
you
character.
know. Yeah, it's one of those shows where
Yeah.
nobody actually knows the character's name.
Right.
Yeah, for
Got
sure.
Zach Kubish on my nonfiction, undrafted.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, I was
I thought
considering
Dubas would
even
go.
Dustin on mine.
I thought Kyle Dubas.
Kyle
would go.
Dubas.
You say I was on your list?
I didn't put you down,
Oh,
but
but-
Jay and I discussed you.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, like there's so many fun ones.
Coding for a hobby as well. Nobody took coding, hey? Like it can be.
Oh, like building
writing
websites. Coding
code.
is
Isn't coding like a
Oh.
well-paying job now?
I mean,
Very,
there is
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You get your
Okay.
kids into coding.
Yeah.
You're laughing.
You know what? I'll throw this out there. So the other commish pick that I was thinking of is like a nerd's most important invention. What would you have gone with?
Oh, that's
Like real
really
life
good.
or
Yeah.
fiction?
Something invented by a nerd.
Yeah.
Al Gore's
I would
internet.
say like
Electricity.
iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah, electricity. is
Thomas
probably pretty good.
Edison. Yeah.
I mean, Bill Gates, like Microsoft could have been one. Steve Jobs,
yeah.
computers.
I mean, I will say this. I think overall, and I think it's because we had a really good list of picks already. I do think your options for commish pick were pretty weak. You know?
Oh, it was hard to come up with something. I was panicking
I'm
a
glad
little
you
bit.
made it
I'm not gonna
sports
lie.
related.
Yeah. So it was smart to make it sports related, I think.
I mean, there's another name. I wrote down 2 names before I wrote down Eli Manning. Connor was the first name I wrote down.
Right?
The other name I don't think a lot of people would have known, but he had the nerd look, sort of like how Rivers Cuomo has that just nerd look. But this guy is from the 1980s Los Angeles Lakers. Does anybody remember who I'm thinking of?
Kurt Rambis.
Kurt Rambis played with glasses.
Played with the glasses.
and just looked
Right.
like a
Rambis would have been a good
like
pick.
he's the kind of guy if you didn't go to an NBA game
Yeah.
and then he got subbed in, you'd be like,
What's this guy
what is
doing
it?
This
here?
guy does not
Did he
belong.
win a calculus contest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he,
Rambis
and then
very
he
much
coached
looked
the
like a
Lakers a
nerd.
little bit on just because of the look. But I didn't think a lot of people would necessarily know him.
Mm-hmm.
Eli, at least, is still on TV. And
He
to
is
me,
funny.
has always
He's funny,
seemed
like, yeah.
But he's sort of like,
Yeah.
He's still got a
got
nerdy
that whole
vibe, that's for
nerdy
sure.
thing, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And somebody joked, it might have been on Saturday Night Live or some stand-up comedian that he won the Super Bowl before he'd seen a woman naked or something like that. Even though
All right, I
he
got a
was married
jet.
at the time.
This was
Yeah.
fun. I'll let
Yeah.
Wannick slide back into my seat.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, this
good
is
luck,
great.
everybody.
Well,
All
this
the
is
best,
great. It
Dustin.
opens up a spot for Maddie here.
Good.
All
Hey,
right.
everybody.
Thanks, Dustin. Of course, my favorite, according to
Yeah, not your words. Hey.
not my words.
Professor Frink as well. I know we all took
Yeah.
lots of
There were
Simpsons
so
characters,
many.
right?
Where's Simpsons? Like, because it's been on for so long. They've like changed the voices of characters.
whatever
Has it
now.
kind of? I picked a couple
Seasons
Simpsons
2 through
characters.
9.
That's the money.
That's the year.
Yeah. I love The Simpsons, and I haven't watched it for probably over a decade now,
Yeah.
and it's still going. Like fictional story, Quinn.
No, I was just going to say a sports nerd. Okay, so one of the nerd sayings that came up that was inconceivable.
What's that from?
That's
Yeah, Princess
Right.
Princess Bride. Yeah.
Bride.
Wallace
The
Shawn.
Princess
I think.
Bride? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then for a nerd athlete, Tom Pody. That would have definitely also been a good one. Just kind of a nerdy look for the most part.
Interesting. Even Tom Brady came to mind for me.
Oh,
because-
he's a real nerd.
A football
you are
nerd?
Not
yeah, football. Like I know
incorrect.
I know was
Yeah.
married to a supermodel, but
See, that almost nullifies their
David Beckham.
nerd status.
But he's a sports nerd. He's nerds out
Yeah.
on football.
But like, okay, we call
he lost his
we call-
supermodel because of football.
We call
You
them
can make a case
sports
for any
nerds,
great
but, like,
athlete, really. Yeah. Because they're
But that's not a
expert
true
in the field.
nerd.
Well, no,
nerd,
but-
you know what I mean?
What are the cat? I gotta look at the cat.
As Reed said, too, you can go for look with Rambis. You know, he's not
Yeah.
he's college, but
So, Maddie, the commissioner's pick was nerdiest athlete.
Yeah, I think Tom Brady would fall for that. Like
Oh, yeah.
because like he nerds out on football film.
right.
Like he is always watching football
Yes,
film,
right.
and even though he had the supermodel wife, he doesn't have supermodel wife anymore because he nerded out on football. So much.
Yeah, which is the exact same as Connor McDavid.
Right,
I
and
would
that's
say.
why I wrote
Yeah.
him down first. And Jay and I were talking on our show yesterday too. A nerd doesn't mean somebody you don't like, or it could be somebody maybe you admire begrudgingly, maybe, or you actually admire because they're into something so specialized, but they're good at it. Like if you we had this scenario where it's like, okay, you and your spouse live on an apartment building and you invite everybody on your floor. So 10 people come, right? And the nerd starts talking about like origami, and he starts like making crazy beautiful origami out of napkins and random pieces of paper. And you'd be like, wow, I didn't realize you were such an origami nerd.
Yeah, it's
and
not-
that's a compliment, and he
Yeah.
makes the party better.
we
even
always
though-
take the negative side of it all.
but the dork like comes and like brings up inappropriate topics and belches
Yeah.
and spills something. You know, it's like and then in the kitchen you're saying to your spouse, "Why did you invite Billy? He's such a dork." You know, but oh, by the way, did you see Larry's origami? What a nerd!
But we've taken the word nerd and just applied it to like sports nerd. Like they're not in their essence the true definition of a nerd, which I think Reed alluded to is the dork.
yeah. And where does geek fall into place?
That's got to
That's a
be in
whole
the
other-
same stratosphere.
Geek, I would think, would be more derogatory.
I think so. Yeah.
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 I think so. I think nerds have like also become cool now.
Sure.
I mean, there's lots
Nerd
of people who
culture's
really
massive.
like nerds.
Look at Marvel Universe, how big that is.
Yeah. And you are correct. Yeah.
That all
is
comes
quite
from the
nerdy.
comic books and stuff, and that all 30 years ago was nerdy. And now being
It's cool to be a nerd.
A jock
cool
could
as
be a
a
nerd.
Like
And that's
Miles
been the
Turner.
classic battle between the two. But
The
you
jock and the nerd,
But
yeah.
now there's a crossover, really.
Well,
You're-
now I just did it, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
how's
Okay.
everyone feeling after their draft?
I'm a little hungry.
I had a blast. Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, so now he's switched over to the other
Wow.
side now that he's a
When
part of
did
it.
I switch for
Well, I
for
asked you
anything?
before. Are you nervous? Are you excited? And you said it's none of the
None of the above.
And now you're very happy with this draft.
But that's not nervous or excited.
You were
I'm still not nervous.
no,
I'm
but
still not excited.
Still not excited.
I enjoyed the process.
okay.
Okay.
But there were so many things that weren't picked. Like they were really good. Like sports analytics was hard. But I have stuff in every category I didn't pick that I would have been comfortable picking and still felt like, well, most of them that I would have got a pretty good pick.
There's some
so
depth.
there was more picks
Like,
than we kind of
I
thought.
got to give a shout out to my dad because I was talking to him last night. I took pocket protector in nerd accessory. He suggested the inhaler. Like that would have
That's a
been
solid one.
That would have been a good
Real
one too.
good.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like there was a lot of controversy in this one. Of any controversy in this one, this seemed to just run very smoothly.
Not yet.
Yeah, so we were I
think
I
not yet?
mentioned
Well, the last one
What are
stemmed
you
from the
pointing at
voting
me for?
process. Well, again, that all came out and we're just
Well,
done
it
the
was
drafting.
controversy of the year, so he's just
No,
pointing
it didn't even make the final. Did it?
You got robbed.
Yeah,
It was
did.
one
I
of
got
the
robbed.
four
You got
nominees.
robbed.
Oh, yeah, I
You
got
got
robbed.
robbed.
I got robbed.
I was we were both in the bathroom
Yes.
at that time,
Yes.
so we would have never known.
And then we had to go through Jasmine's 9-minute acceptance speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed all of that in the bathroom.
What were you doing in there?
Yeah. What
I'm
took
not sure.
9
Oh
minutes?
no, I bought a beer after. That's what. Yeah, you know what took 9
Oh, the
minutes.
chili for lunch.
Tommy, how did it go without prep?
Great, actually. Really, really good. Eric and Dusty, a couple of my picks, they mocked me. Not surprising, but you did. It was hurtful.
Kinda.
Actually, Reed took a shot at me, which was also surprising.
Yeah, you put the hammer down.
Reed does that.
How is that
Yeah.
surprising?
That should not surprise
Yeah,
anyone.
no, I didn't appreciate that.
I think the last time Reed was in the draft, he did a lot of that. Anyone who saw Reed's first draft appearance would have
didn't think it was necessary. That's all.
No, that's fair, but it shouldn't be surprising that he does that.
little bit surprised.
That is kind of who Reed is.
I know Reed. I thought it was a good draft. I had a lot of fun, actually, and the commissioner had a few stumbles, but actually, I'll give her a passing grade.
He's grading you. That's incredible.
How do you feel it went?
He didn't say how high of a passing grade.
No, he just passed.
passed.
Like
Yeah.
a 52.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. I thought it went really well. I was really pleased that there wasn't any controversies that came up. I think that the chat had a lot of really, really good ideas as well. So they're like, I mean, a lot of people, it goes to show that a lot of people were like very much left off this board.
Shout out to
Oh, yeah.
who is it? The draft rater in the chat that was rating each pick. You
Oh
mentioned?
yeah, so it was
Somebody did that every pick?
Nerd
Yeah, it was
Ranker.
Nerd ranker.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so they were ranking every pick out of
stuff.
100, which is just
Do we know what
incredible
got
stuff.
the highest? Like, it'd be hard to go back and look, I guess. Eh?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I wish we could just see all of just Nerd Rankers.
Right.
There's a 53 out of 100, so that was that's a later pick though. So
That was
yeah, I'm not entirely
draft
sure
grade.
who ended up getting the
much right from
highest,
my
but
difference,
a 15 out of 100. I would love to know. Oh, that was, I believe, after the Wallowitz pick. That was a 15 out of 100.
Well, and they couldn't even rate my click.
This draft rater sounds like they don't even know what they're doing.
Reference.
Yeah.
How about this? McDavid between Mangiapane and
Didn't they send us the lines yesterday?
no. Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But now
Are you gonna
I
finish
think
this?
they didn't want us to
Finish
say
it.
Tomasek.
Nice.
There we go.
Sick.
Nugent between Henrik
Tony's
and
dream.
Savoy.
No, Leon's not in that group. So
Yeah, they're split up. So there's a lot of guys in camp.
Wow, okay.
there were just so many things to pick, and I thought everybody had really cool picks. Most everybody, but like there were things where I'm like, well, people know who that is for fictional nerds. Q from James Bond.
Yes.
Right?
I would.
think everybody would know.
Yeah,
Q.
but I mean that was a good one. Did I say Newman already from Seinfeld?
I got Newman down. I got
Yeah,
Fez down from that 70s show.
See, I never watched, so I don't know
yeah,
all those.
fair
But that
enough.
probably would have been.
But are you an
good.
Arrested Development guy? Buster Bluth?
Oh, okay.
Or Tobias Funke.
Tobias Funke would have been
Great character.
if you
Yeah,
watched
like
the show.
so many possible
the
characters.
analrapist.
Do you know? I blew myself.
Yeah. You know,
a
Tobias, you
show.
should really record yourself and listen to it.
Man, every line was a killer.
Yeah, he's like, do you have something
never
that
nude.
says "Daddy likes leather"? The guy looks, he goes, "Do you mean leather, Daddy?"
Oh man, do we miss that show?
Great show.
Les Sweet does have an idea of or thought on why there's little controversy. The early fast pace helped limit the banter and thus the controversy.
Well, yeah, Dustin had to get out of here.
You also
You guys
mentioned
both did
lack
a
of
very
glue
good-
guy was something that.
Well, I don't know. I think this has been the
I-
smoothest draft.
I'm going to say something on that. If I'm not mistaken, the glue guy missed another draft before, which was the Christmas draft, which you were proxy
Yes.
for him for.
Yes.
I believe that was a very smooth draft as well. I believe that was also a draft that went very smoothly,
Interesting.
and we mentioned that afterwards. I'd have to go back and refresh myself and go watch that. But I do think that Glue Guy has not been in 2 drafts, and both of those drafts have been some of the smoothest drafts you will see.
Oh, he's catching flack.
Wow. You know, I mean, I'll always give space for people. You know, he puts a lot of stress on himself, and we don't know how that's going to manifest, right?
You're right,
So, you know, I think that is certainly a factor in this. You know, I think he's enjoying a morning of relaxation with his family today,
course. Yeah, as
and
you
yeah, so I'm very interested to see. You know, I said before the draft, Maddie, that I think that 18% is in play for a lot of people because this does seem like a tough draft. Now that we've done it, I'm not entirely sure, but still.
Yeah, does anyone feel anyone's getting relegated in this one? Because it feels like this one might be a tough one to see relegation.
I don't know.
I don't feel, but
Like, well, last one, it
No, but
felt
you
like
don't
there was
know.
going to be some relegation.
Right,
I
yeah.
think when it ended, it was clear that we're going to be walking away and at least someone was going to be relegated. Does anyone have that feeling that when we get out of these chairs and leave this room and then the results get posted in 24 hours, we're going to be looking at a clear-cut relegation?
is there one team that stands head and shoulders above that would gobble up the votes?
No.
Which would lead to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not,
Yeah.
you know, it's not so much a bad roster, but a real good one that kind of takes all the.
I do. Jay Milne in the nasty chat again. Slander. It's not slander. It's pointing out 2 things that are they connected or are they not? That there were 2 drafts without UJ.
It's on the record.
They moved smoothly.
You're wondering aloud, basically.
Well, it's
And quick,
too.
the commission brought it up.
I think it's a fair
right.
question.
It's
One
right.
is an
Yeah.
outlier.
Not my words.
2, you start raising some eyebrows. If the next draft runs extremely smoothly, and Jay is not in it,
There does become a common denominator.
There's 100% in common. Or is it? They're actually the time Dusty couldn't speak.
Well, that was the
Was it-
Christmas draft.
was it that
Yeah.
one
I was
too?
in that one. Yeah, because he had to hold up a sheet of paper.
Is it Dusty and Glue Guy together?
Ah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That
The
it's
energy.
when those 2 together, it brings like if we go back to my time as commish, it was those 2 leading charges often together.
Okay.
It was those 2. Do
Right.
those 2 feed off of each other, which creates controversies?
wow.
Creates the issues with
perhaps.
Tommy,
You could be
creates the
onto
issues with the commish,
Yeah.
creates the issue with everyone else. Is it Jay and Dusty together that causes those?
Okay.
but like,
also
let's be fair,
another good
most
theory.
of the controversy has come from you, hasn't it, Tom?
But do
Over
they
the
help
years?
push that? Do they help egg it on?
yeah. That's
They're,
because of
egging,
those
they're
2
pushing
together.
Tom forward.
You could
in
almost
front of
say
the
they're
firing
bullying
squad.
me.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness!
You
You
should
could have
have
taken that as
selected both
bully.
of them in
Bully of
here.
a nerd.
You could have taken
Yeah.
that as bully of the
Well,
year
that's the
category.
problem. I'm not a nerd.
Nerd of Ghostbusters.
Well, yeah. Greatest movie of all time.
Sorry,
Thank
yeah,
you
we
very
can go
much.
with that one. Everyone can
Well,
be.
I had
Everybody-
Lewis
yeah,
Tully
exactly.
down on my fictional
Lewis
nerd
Tully
list.
would have been an excellent
Yeah,
sleeper
there's so
pick.
many for fictional nerds.
Yeah.
I would have loved to take Peter Parker just because.
Yeah, that's
would've
another
been a
name
good
we
one,
haven't
yeah.
mentioned.
And then for bully of nerd, I had Flash Thompson, but I don't think anybody would have known who that was.
Who is Flash Thompson?
But
You
he's
are
bullied
kind of a
correct.
cool
Parker
guy.
in high
Yeah,
school.
bully guy.
Yeah, he
Which category
kind of
is
then
that?
became his
Oh.
friend, and now I think he has
You got a
like
couple
Venom
of your
suit or
high
something.
picks of.
I don't like
lists.
Flash
yeah.
Thompson, what they've made him into in the Holland.
I don't even remember
Era.
which one he is.
I think they made him like the dorky rich kid. If I'm not
Oh, was that?
I
Who's-
just want
I
to
can't remember.
announce that I did, in fact, spell Pythagorean theorem right.
Oh, good.
Good on
Well
you,
done.
bro.
Right
Yeah.
clicks.
Yeah.
I do want to say that I'm not going to. Lieutenant Eric, I will give credit. Off his draft list, a lot of the top picks he wanted were taken. You look like you were. You're going to be pretty pleased with your draft.
Well,
he stuck to the plan.
yeah, but then now it's in the voters' hands, so I have to. Who knows if? Again, as Reed pointed, if you don't watch a show, there might be a lot of like your Laufenganger and Wolowitz stack.
Hofstadter and Wolowitz,
It doesn't
yeah,
resonate
like-
with me, but
Yeah, I didn't watch Big Bang Theory that much, but I know them.
You
Like,
know
oh,
the
those
people.
dorks.
Yeah. Play for the vote.
But then, like Annie Edison, if you didn't watch Community, you're like, who the hell's that? And it's Allison Brie. She was a sexy nerd.
Right.
It can't
Yeah, I'm
happen.
not. I've never watched that. So
It was an awesome show.
yeah,
Your commish category though threw me for a loop.
did it?
Which is
Because-
what she always tries to do with
Yeah,
that.
which
Yeah.
is good, I guess, because the whole time I was thinking Little Jingles I have to work in Little Jingles to the commissioner's category. But then nerd athlete
Defecating
it
on
just-
grandma's bed?
Yeah, even I could have just somehow retold that story.
Some sort of
Yeah.
dog competition
Yeah,
or something.
I guess I could have said, okay, so Little Jingles is at a dog show.
Best in show.
He's competing, and he's doing the athletic stuff. He's doing he's not just doing the trot out and my tail has to be the right length. He has to do the obstacle course. Okay, so Little Jingles is getting ready for the show. Okay, and then the night before the show, he eats something he shouldn't eat, and he jumps up on the bed, and they wake up in the morning, and there's vomit, and he's vomited and or defecated on the hotel room bed. What a nerd.
Write that one out.
Yeah, write that one out. Little Jingles at obstacle course competition, vomits and or defecates.
Night before.
Night before.
I don't know if you noticed, but Reed was selected.
I know. I
as,
heard. I was listening.
Yeah, Dustin
to the
as a
whole thing.
non
Strong pick.
yeah.
Are we surprised only one ESTer was drafted?
Well, I know that somebody
No.
had said that Zach was on.
Yeah,
That's
Zach was on my
on their
nonfiction
list.
list. I had him there.
I mean,
who else would you put on there?
Trev.
Trev?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he plays frisbee golf or whatever.
Okay.
Then I know people in the nasty would say me.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
What are you a nerd of?
Just a nerd, I guess. I don't know.
Persnicketiness.
But
Pardon?
persnicketiness, he said.
Persnicketiness.
He's very
okay.
neat and tidy.
But
doesn't
then
really
we're going
fall
on
into the
character. Yeah,
category.
yeah. We're talking about experts in a field. You know,
neat,
but
neat and tidy. He's I don't know.
Reed, do you think you took on an advantage this week because you already did a draft this week, or do you think that there's nothing?
No,
to
I
that?
don't think that. No, I don't
that-
think. I don't think that warmed me up. Matthew.
I don't know. You
I
never
don't
know.
think-
You never know. Just ask you a question here.
draft wheels are spinning.
No, I don't think that put me in the groove by any means.
I don't know.
think,
Maybe there is. Maybe there was
I
something
don't think.
to it.
I don't think that was an
But he
advantage.
killed it in the captain's draft. Like,
It's a very interesting question.
Yeah, it was. It was one of the most dominating performances we've ever.
What did it end
we've
up?
ever
I
seen.
didn't even see what it
You
ended
had
up.
60-some% of the vote on Twitter and 50-some% of the vote on Insta.
That's,
There,
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
and you said the other two were like
There's
quite
only
What
three.
I'd like to know is was it
That's
obvious? Because I know that Jay had told me he thought it was obvious with your Bull Durham pick because the young guys
And he
obviously might not
encouraged
know
me to make that pick, yeah.
who Bull Durham was. So I'd be interested to know if it was obvious who picked who.
Well, it became rather obvious who Zach was when we posted the vote during the lock shop, and Dusty and I were talking about it. And immediately Zach came in and wrote a note and handed it to Dusty. And on the note, there was 2 errors from Team 3 that were incorrect, like that were noticed on the Team 3 page, which Dusty and I were both like, okay, Zach, this is your team.
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm just pointing out these errors, but they were both from the same team. And then after, while I was looking at the vote on Insta, I'm like, oh, Edmonton Sports Talk voted for Team 3. Who took the Edmonton Sports Talk account and voted for Team 3? And then immediately Zach came running in. He's like, yeah, just disregard the vote. So we're like, oh, okay, Zach, you're Team 3.
Oh man.
Brilliant.
He just unraveled in the first minutes of the play-in vote being posted.
Brilliant.
It
would have
just
been-
unraveled. Dusty and I had a great time. You're like, Zach, you're clearly numbered 3. Clearly.
It would have been interesting to see if he had won the majority of votes, how he would have handled coming in, under the lights. We just had a nice quiet little vote on Zoom. It took about 20 minutes in total, and that included
Zach's
a lot of
questions
chit
at the
chat,
end?
great
His
stories
questions
from me.
at the end, yes.
Yeah, and all
Zach
of his
asked
questions at the
when
end.
the next draft is going to be.
He asked everything
And
that
what
was,
it's about.
He literally asked everything that was in Quinn's email. So what happens if we win this? You go into the next draft. Okay, and how is a winner going to be determined? there's a vote on Twitter and Instagram.
Like every other draft has been.
And what's the category for the draft we move on into? The Nerd Draft. And when is it? And then I finally said, Zach, did you read your email? Quinn very competently and helpfully outline this. Oh,
Other
no,
than the
I didn't
Facebook vote,
read
yeah.
that. I just came in this for fun.
Didn't read that.
Okay.
I do want to see him in the draft one day.
Oh, yeah.
But actually, Double A brings up a good point. If Zach had won the play-in, you guys would still be drafting right now. Dusty would be missing his flight.
Yes, quite possibly.
point.
Dustin
Quite
would
possibly.
have an incomplete team because he just have to leave.
On the phone, I'm
have to-
sitting here taking Dustin's picks
He'd have to give-
as he's driving to the
You'd have to
airport.
give Quinn a list for auto draft. Like, okay, if this guy's taken, then take this guy.
Do
yeah,
like a queue.
exactly. Or you're just like you're the at the auction and you're
Yeah.
just like
Hold
you're-
up a
you're-
second.
Yeah.
100 and
Yeah. Exactly.
Bazinga. Yep. No, it would. Yeah, Zach would have still been going. We might have to make those drafts 3 hours long. Just to be ready.
I just thought there'd be more people in the play-in. I mean, Jay could have come in the play-in, right? Even
I
though
don't
he
know.
was freshly
I don't
relegated.
know.
Oh, the relegated
well,
person
actually,
has
no,
to
I-
miss
I
I don't
one
think we have the
entirely.
rules of that.
I did think about that, and I think that if somebody is relegated, they could come back
Immediately
into the
also
play
the
in,
point
or
of-
should they
but the-
sit out one?
No, I think they could immediately because also it is a blind draft, right? So in theory,
But
then
isn't
that
the
would-
goal
no.
out of this
The point
to
is to
get new
cycle
blood in
through.
this?
Yeah.
this is very true.
And so this
you
is
know
a
what?
forced.
You know, it's a work in progress. So yeah, that's definitely something to think about, especially for the next
Basically,
one.
you're saying you didn't think about that. You really didn't think
I did think about it, and I did think that he could join if he wanted to, but I don't think
That
he
would
wanted
defeat
to.
the
So you
I
could be
think-
in the next draft.
I will be in the next draft
I
because I'm going to
think-
win this one.
Oh wow, okay.
I think a lot of people now choose whether they want to jump in or not, depending on the next draft.
That's
I
a
don't
good
think
point.
Trav was interested in the nerd draft.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Oh,
topic.
okay. Like, what did he want? The
I don't. Well, he wanted the bird
disc
draft.
golf
drafting.
draft?
He wanted the bird draft because that was his idea. He came up with the bird draft
Texture of frisbee.
Texture of frisbee.
Favorite hole.
I'm going to draft.
idea. Is there any benefit of people being in the drafts early, like multiple, like Benny and Zach? Do they get any sort of benefit that they're in the first one going to the next one? Are they contenders, or is it brand new going into the next one?
No, I don't think it has to be brand new. I think that we can continue on, but
No, but like
as-
it's not just going to be them two, or it's not going to be second place. They're like the order of the next people, or the next time. If there's a relegation in this one, it's a brand new play-in.
Yeah.
Everything else is different.
And if we had 5, I'd be comfortable going up to 5 in the
5
play-in draft.
I don't think we have to worry about getting
So
five.
yeah, I guess it depends on the topic because, like you said, I think that some people were a little scared off of having to come and do the nerd draft. Obviously, Reed was not nervous about that.
I was not.
whatsoever. As a nerd himself,
still
yeah,
not.
he's just drafting his people.
No emotion.
It's just, unlike Spock, who was
So
drafted.
yeah, so I'd be interested in up to 5, and who knows? Like I get a bit of a sense like we might even be relegating 2 this one.
Really?
Just because I just
Not
think
at
it's going to be a
18%.
close vote.
Not at 18%.
But again, if one team dominates, it
It
really does
that
leave-
requires one team to dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe there isn't a team in here that could dominate, but I mean, I guess we'll just wait and see. I'm really looking forward to it.
So the vote will go up at some point.
Yeah, I will send you.
So I got to do it again. Cool.
You're just your task. I mean, if you give me the login for
reinstatement.
Edmonton Sports
Full
Talk,
reinstatement.
I'll do it. I'm just not sure that's something you want to do.
I don't care.
Yeah.
24 hours
24 hours as
from
per
when it gets
usual.
posted.
From when it
That's when
gets
you want-
posted.
okay.
Yep. And
So we cannot promote our own teams?
you cannot promote your own team. So if you
If
want to
anyone
repost
promotes their
something,
own team outside of Tommy, what's the penalty?
it is 4%. It has gone up to 4%. We're going to try that again.
But if
it's
Tommy
abused,
does it,
he is disqualified and banned for a year. So then we will be doing a play-in draft.
Okay, but here's a question. So on my show this afternoon, Reed Wilkins show, 3 to 6 p.m. on Edmonton Sports Talk with Jay Milne, Jay's going to want to talk to me about my picks.
you can't say vote for this team on Twitter or Insta. They get mixed up.
But if Jay was like, why did you take this guy? Then people can cross-reference that and be like, oh, that's Reed's team.
It's you can't promote on socials.
You just can't promote on social.
Oh, okay.
a specific
like say
team.
like go
Oh, wow.
vote for my team.
But you have to be able to talk about it. I will say that from Edmonton Sports Talk perspective, you have to be able to talk about
Could we
the draft.
flat out verbally promote?
No,
Question.
you cannot verbally promote your your team.
Like, yeah, I think in that you
Either.
can't say,
Gotta be
go
done.
vote for this team.
And if you
go vote for
to be
this
fair, if you
number
do
team.
host a show, you give a bit of an advantage.
But that
talking
has
about
always
it.
been a concern, and that's why in the past we always wondered about when the time ends because we looked at who still had on-air time to discuss.
This is a great.
Oh wow!
Could we slander the other 3 teams on social media?
I
can't promote
no.
your own.
You know
I'm
what?
not,
No.
I'm not. You
But
can
wrap
promote
on the
your
other
own.
So many other ones, yeah. What a stupid list.
Sure glad I'm not 2, 3, or sure wouldn't want to be 2, 3, or 4.
I wouldn't vote for those ones.
Dusty's
They
against
suck.
you having a social login, by the way.
Oh,
He said, Quinn does not get the login from Dusty.
so
He's
then that
against
leaves the
everything.
work up to you. And you know
I
what?
should pass it off to
gotta
someone
say,
else now.
I gotta say kudos to Maddie because when we did the play and draft, the boys deferred to him on posting, and he was in the middle of planning the SDs, and he still managed to get it up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Full reinstatement.
bravo,
Full reinstatement.
hardworking guy. So we're very thankful for him.
Quinn?
And again, still happy to do it if you give me the logins.
Again, I'd be happy to, but clearly Dusty's against that. Have fun in Italy. Have fun in Malta.
Oh my gosh!
You're going to
Thank you.
Italy?
I will,
Nice.
yeah.
We will then have to do a draft once you're back or some point after when you're back, but enjoy all of that.
Thank you.
That has been the EST Draft of Nerds right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. Coming up next, it's Lock Shop, myself and Huss. We've got 2 guys in a goalie, Hernan with Gage or Cass. We've got EST Afternoons. We've got the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. All until 6 o'clock, and then Turf District at 6 o'clock on the audio streams as well. On behalf of Dustin Nielson, Commissioner Quinn, Lieutenant Eric, Reed Wilkins, Tom Gazzola, I'm Adam Wannick. Thanks for tuning into the Hangout right here at Edmonton Sports Talk. Lock Shop coming up in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First time guest, long time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Wannick, Tom Gazzola with here. Joining us today,